time it is, buddy?
Fever time.
Yeah, man!
Fire.
Everything that you carry, any luggage you take, all the ghosts you keep in hiding, they don't scare me away. No, 'cause I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you. There's a past that keeps on calling, or if fear keeps you awake, I won't let a scar keep me from your lips. I catch every tear from your face. 'Cause I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you. I can't stop falling in love with you. I won't stop falling in love with you. I can't stop falling in love with you, with you.
Come on, Mark.
Uh-oh.
It'll draw him in, like a moth to flame.
I am less afraid.
This is for the best.
Help! Help! No! Please! Help! Help!
Let me adjust the microphone for you. Doctor. How's that?
Have a nice night.
Well? Oh, what? Now we dance.
Oh, no.
It's not for you. It's for them.
But I have to go.
Now we dance.
What is it you've got running all through your veins? Well, I'm here to tell you, you've got the fever, and it's hard to tame. What is your passion? And they Baby, I'll tell you what my pleasure be. Well, it's fever for the showing, be it horror, thrills, or fantasy. They give us fever with some sci-fi. Baby, we'll burn until we supernova all night long. Keep it coming, we love a good mystery. In the day you can feel it, during the night so hot it'll bring you to your knees. Well, it's fever for the showing, be it horror, thrills, or fantasy. They give us fever with some sci-fi. Baby, we'll burn until we supernova all night long.
Welcome, everyone, and happy Friday to you all. It is the weekend. We made it, and we made it through another episode of Severance, one step closer to finding out what this wild show is all about. And joining me tonight, as always, my bestie, my ride or die, Miss Dana Marie, and he's basically our new co-host, James from The Walking Dead. What's up, guys? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I can't wait. I'm always bopping to that intro. I'm sitting here like,
Yeah. Hey guys.
Hey guys, that's what we got. That's what you got. That's all you got. That's James. Simple words. It's fine. It's good. Simple and sweet.
You're one of us now, so one of us. One of us.
Look, see, he got pineapple a while back. I think we scared him. He don't want to say nothing too bad.
That pineapple traumatized him, Scarlett.
Hey, this was another Bow Chicka Bow Bow episode, so we
got a little fun in this episode.
I gotta be careful.
You gotta be real careful. We'll all try to be real careful, but it was a interesting episode. There were some corrections thingies that had to be done, and we're a man down now. I think maybe our man dropped. Anybody see that shit coming? Messing with the brain. And our creepy girl's back. I love kind of what's going on between her and Milchek. So lots of fun little storylines, and they got to go in the tent. Mark and Heliar.
Yep.
They had a little something. And that was an awkward conversation in the bathroom as well.
Oh yeah. that was crazy.
Right? That was an interesting episode. I don't know how much more we found out about the company or anything, but we're definitely getting a little bit more. It's kind of good story, I guess, between the characters. So I cannot wait to dive into it with you guys and everyone in the chat. So let's see who we got so far hanging out with us. I see Miss PM hanging out with us tonight. And I see Debbie Bo Bebby hanging out with us tonight. Oh, I found a piece of internet. Just dropped a like. Oh, well, thank you, huh? We appreciate you. We just got
Debbie's going to her hunting cabin.
For
She's going to the hunting cabin
week. Yeah. Cabin in the woods. Hell yeah. Careful though. That movie's scary. If there's weird objects in the cabin, do not touch them. And for God help you, whatever you do not read Latin. Don't read anything out of a book. That seems creepy. Just read it to yourself, or don't. Matter of fact, don't even do that. Put the book down and walk away.
Just don't leave it wherever it is. Don't touch it.
Right. I watched the movie. That's a good movie. But we are going to dive into this week's episode. 6 episodes in, guys. Over halfway through the season. It's getting good.
I know.
Screenshots. And well,
but did you guys feel bad that Milchek had to fucking practice all them paper clips? I kind of felt bad.
Yes,
he was sitting there.
I mean, it was funny, and it was pretty brutal.
He was sitting there with all them paper clips. I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, it was brutal. Look, I love how there's different jars, and I was trying to see what the words 1,000 lumen. Oh my God, it's 1,000 in this jar. it was like 1,000 paper clips. Can you imagine having to use that whole jar? That is monstrous. But yeah, dude, it was.
He was doing it though. He was doing it.
It was weird. I would have had to spend that much time on my vocal correction and less time on the paper clips, probably.
Right? You would think. I mean, he did quite a stack of daggum papers. I mean, I don't think he's going to forget which way the paper clip goes.
I actually thought it went the other way.
Did it? I don't know. Maybe he did.
I mean, I don't think it matters. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what corporate expects. I mean, I don't know if it's is it supposed to be is that the wider end? Or is it supposed to be the more, what is the end? I guess the inside on the outside.
Yeah, according to him, that tells you which way to start the paper. Like you can't tell the backside's probably blank if you flip it over. You know, I mean, come on. But anyway,
Green Spider, funny. Welcome, hon. He says, I'm happy he has been given the opportunity to improve himself. Right? I love that. And the way he talks to I can't remember the little girl's name now. She ain't a little girl. We don't know. I guess she's an adult.
Yeah.
This chick here, that was a fun moment. Called her in the office, sat her down, and she thanked him after, asking about his performance review. That was some good conversation right there. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this exchange?
Yeah, it was good.
I don't know, because it was like she was so digging. She was digging
until he got back at her. He was like, "No, you cannot sit at the desk."
Yeah, she wanted to sit at the desk.
He was like, "No, you can stay at your desk area." She's like, "Okay, thank you." And I love how he's like, "You're not going to be able to progress or something unless you complete whatever program." Like she's under with him. So I'm like, okay, so that gives a little clue to whatever's going on with her deal.
Yep, she's probably from the school where she was a crossing guard, and they moved her into the factory per se, because that's what they do.
Yep. He said they are breeding some of these people, or at least, sort of cult mentality starts at a very young age. Get them at that school age, you got them.
Yep.
But that's a horrifying thought to think. Like, okay, we get why Mark severed himself because of his trauma, and some of the other people, there were adults when that happened. What, a parent would have to make that decision, right? For this child, or who would be okay?
Well, what if she was like an orphan or something? Well, we don't know if they got some orphans in the school or something, and then that's even worse.
I'm thinking Milchek and her are not severed, because Milchek is Milchek on the outside.
But so is Miss Cobell.
Right.
So are they not severed, or are they under one of these other? She's
severed supposedly, but we don't know for sure. We don't know all the details on that. But yeah. But if, like Dana says, if it is true and they are severed, she must have been institutionalized, either that her parents are okay with it or she was an orphan.
Because I'm curious if she was severed or not. Because I know we talked about a couple of the different people in management, so to speak, the ones with the black cards. Even the security dude, I wondered if, he's dead now, but he was freely walking back and forth.
Right.
So, and then we know that there's other protocols. We know that our girl, Heliar and Helena, whichever, that's confusing. Changing the names up on me too. Sorry, bad enough. I want to call her Kelly. But she's also went under one where she was in the Glasgow. Glasgow, and she was, basically conscious with the other severed. So I don't know if she is or not. She would be a big question mark. Even Milchek, because he seems to be a company man, but again, we don't know if they're. We saw the papers. I was trying to look at the papers that we got later in the episode, and of course, I took screenshots, and we'll see the names on there because I couldn't. I'm sitting there looking for names. Y'all remember what the girl's name is? Milchek's friend here.
Miss Wong.
Miss Wong, but we don't know.
It's spelled like Huang, maybe.
Okay.
But actually, a lot of those names are people that work on the production that they just stuck in there.
Because this is Irving right here, right? It was
Mm.
Irving B.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was trying to look. I was sitting here looking at all these names. I was like, okay.
Yeah, if you could see the H section of names, you'd be able to know, like HU. See, it doesn't show it there.
I think one that wasn't Bert on here.
Do you see the C's though? I don't see Cobell on there.
But it's well, let's see.
It should be right after Cubs. And it's not,
true.
so she's not on there. So she may not be severed or got severed after, but I don't think she would have got severed after Irving because we see his name on there.
Mm-hmm.
But Irving might have been there a long time like Bert. If you go talk about the whole Bert thing, so we learn a whole lot about Bert. Bert asked him over for a ham.
Mm-hmm.
So not only maybe just to see what he knows or if he says anything, but I think to allow Drummond time to go in and search his place like he did. So I think Bert did work for Lumen 20 years ago and that he didn't do good stuff. So I think maybe he was something, security guard or, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he did bad stuff for Lumen, but then he got severed. I don't know. Bert's definitely suspicious.
Oh yeah, because if you first watch it before we see our frolic guy, I'm like, okay, it's a little strange, and I'm like, okay, but they're doing their thing and everybody's nice. I was wondering where the story was going to go with it, but yeah, after we see our little frolic dude, and I wondered about this painting too. That was creepy. Is it like is his chest ripped or his stomach ripped open right there? What the fuck?
It's hard to tell.
I know. I looked at this so many times today. I was like, what in the, why is it red? Is it just like a belt thingy right here? Like, what? Anybody else know? I don't know. I don't know why. I told you, James, this is the kind of shit I focus on the shows.
Oh,
just
yeah.
some and like the pepper. Look how many fucking pepper grinders he's got up there, dude. Sorry.
I haven't had a chance to rewatch it, but I did notice the salt and pepper grinders, and it makes you think like, they rented this house to shoot this, and those were just up there. Or is there a reason?
Like, I mean, did they collect?
Everybody collects stuff. Come on, you guys have never collected anything weird.
Yeah, but it was just an abnormal amount of pepper grinders for me.
Yeah,
for my taste.
Maybe they collected.
Wonder. Look, it goes
from who knows.
Dana, I think he's got more than you got the Funko Pops.
Possibly.
Fields is a weirdo kind of though.
Mickey B, which one are you talking? Are you talking about the weird clown picture or all these freaking pepper grinders?
Not that collecting is weird, just that Fields is kind of weird.
Well, he gave me like a weird Joker vibe for some reason. Like I just got the Joker smile from him, and then I'm like, man, you gonna get murdered in this house. Between him and Gangster Man here, I'm like, dude, Irving, you need to get the fuck out, yo. Dip.
Right? I was ready for them to tie him up and like stash him in the basement.
Yeah, but he whether it's the wine or let it slip or whatever, Field said that the reason Bert got severed is so that his any part can go to heaven. Because his outie sure the heck ain't.
Because they like supposedly he started going to church, and the pastor, minister, whatever, was kind of like telling him, like promoting the severed program through the church.
Right.
Which was another interesting. And they said they were was it Lutheran? I think
Lutheran,
was
yeah.
So they got the hands in the Lutheran church, yo. But yes, ma'am. Miss Mickey B. It was an interesting clown picture. I'm sorry, we're gonna go back to it because she wanted to know, and I'm on it. Where'd it go? One more. Wait, I went too far. It's somewhere. There it is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm with you. I don't know why it creeped me out. And then I was like, what does it mean? I mean, it's just a weird picture, some people like to have weird fancy shit, but
it may be something from real life, but
That's what I was wondering. Like, was it like a real artist out there or something that's got this? And then what does
I'm
it
not
mean?
that savvy on.
I know I should have put in
things.
like Google image or something, but I just didn't get quite to it today. But you never know. Somebody out here in the chat may know. They'll let us know. They're smart. Hey, Ty Briggs, welcome. Yes, they're all weird. Everything in this apartment, the two dudes, Irving needs to get out. He may die. I mean, he made it
I
out
think there's
tonight.
I think there's something up with both of them. Like Bert, yes, he definitely gave like that maybe not serial killer, but like I don't know, like he was some kind of hitman, something kind of vibe. But so does his little partner. Like he weirded me out this whole exchange too.
Well, welcome, Miss Delcinia. Always glad to see you hanging. One of our awesome mods. Shout out to you, hun. Glad to know that you're doing a little bit better. I know you've been working hard and stuff, so we're always glad to have you hanging out with us. Let's see what else.
Love you, Del.
Yes, we do. I'm glad you got your bagels. Dana's, she liked the bagel, I don't know, something. Mobster over here sending out bagels.
Definitely. Get the New York Italian bagels.
Yeah. They good. Yeah. And you get all kind of flavors. I mean, they ain't like the ones we get at Walmart.
I know. They're like the size of a bus.
They're huge, right? I know.
Yes.
My husband's like, yeah, I think I can eat maybe half of one. And I'm kind of the same way. I'm like, yeah, sometimes I can eat a whole one. Sometimes it depends on what we have with it. But if it's just a bagel, I could probably finish the whole thing. But no, if I eat anything with it, it's like half a bagel.
Yes. And they're made fresh. So that's the good part too. They're made at the store where I get them from. It's like literally like a bagel shop type of thing.
Ty Briggs says, and I like this. Fields must work on the severed floor. He might be the doctor in exports. And that's very good kind of point because we don't know if Fields did he say? He didn't say whether he was severed or not, did he? So he could be. I mean, I didn't think about it, but that's a good thought. You know what? When I rewatch, I'm going to really listen to him and see if I pick up some severed vibes from him because he seemed to be okay with the severed program, like you were saying, James.
I mean, I don't want to say a spoiler if it's a spoiler, but I want to say it was in a promo or early stuff they put out for the show, like promo material. We saw that actor Fields, but we didn't know it was just like a photo or something in a description. It didn't say like nothing about him, that he would be Bert's husband or anything. But I think it did say he was a lawyer. But so I wonder if he's a lawyer for Lumen.
Could be.
So I don't know if he's severed or not.
It's a good thought though. Okay. So we have to go back and look at that and verify if he's like the lawyer. Gears are turning. We got Kate in Orlando hanging out, and she became a member for 3 months. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Miss Kate in Orlando. She says, hello, my fabulous friends. Push the button. Well, you know what? I got a button I can push for you, Kate. We ain't done it in a little bit. It's been a minute, Dana. I got to find it.
Right?
Yeah, we're going to give you the whole clip, girl. Here you go. I know you love the fever.
Welcome to the fever dream. Fever, you're on fire. Welcome to the burning desire. I said fever. Join the party. We're burning all through the night.
Woo, there you go, Miss Kate. I pushed the button for you. We love you. You want the shoe clip? God damn it! Fine. I gotta find that one too, and we'll get back. Where did I put it? Hey, wait. Here it is. I think this is the right one. This is one Kate loves. It's from Evil. Enjoy. I know you love it.
Oh, our evil days. Our evil days.
No, it's been a minute. See what else we got in the chat real quick because you guys are popping in. I'm glad that you were hanging out with us tonight. It is Friday night. I'm happy. That means I don't have to get up early in the morning because this Friday night. See, we got Mickey B saying, and the clown pic looks like they're paying homage to it. The way it's got its own lighting, and yeah, like I said, it popped to me too. I'm gonna have to dig into if you guys know anything about creepy clown paintings. Feel free to let us know because I don't even know. But it was, I mean, because it could just be, you know, again, it's just they got the art set up that way so it pops. It's just creepy, you know, it's just like one of them old creepy art pieces. But who knows? It might be more. So he said, it's like the sad clown from The Sims. If you put his picture there and then he never leaves and he just cries and you have to get a clown exterminator. Ooh, how creepy.
A clown exterminator.
Sims is an interesting game. Got all kinds of updates now. All kinds of things. I think there's vampires in there now, mermaids, and all sorts. See what else we got. Oh, we got Percy hanging out. What's up, Percy? Happy Friday to you. Glad to see you hanging as well. Hope you had a great week. Yes, Kate, you enjoyed. I know. Let's see Tassa's panel. Where? Oh, yeah, the one on the thumbnail. That was at like the end of the episode where he was flashing. So he was like talking to his sister or whatever, and he starts having like the messed up head again, and he can't grab the glass, right? And then he flashes between, I believe, Gemma, and then it might have even had Kelly or Helena in there too. It was hard. These were when I say this was like, it took me 3 tries to get this image because it was super fast. Like this image and this one here flashed together within like half a second.
Super fast.
Oh yeah. It was so fast. And I want to say it was flashing as well with Helena and him, but that might have been an earlier one. I know he had a couple times where he was flashing with Gemma and Kelly or Helena. No, Helly or God dang it. See, I don't know why I want to call her Kelly. It just the hell
just happens.
It just doesn't slide off the tongue for me.
So it seemed we did learn that he might have had a drinking issue because his father had a drinking issue. We'd learned before that he said an addiction maybe. So during the marriage while she was alive, maybe it, you know, he looks back and says, I could have been a better person because I drank a lot. And could that even have been the cause of the accident, or was she alone when the accident happened? Do we know?
Oh, I can't remember.
And,
I don't know actually.
And when it was flashing, glitching and stuff, I think the part where his nose was bleeding and he was in the little infirmary, that he was actually in a session in his basement and he flashed back to that. So we're bouncing around in time just a little bit.
Oh yeah, because our girl right here, she even kind of mentions it to him that's part of, oops, I pressed the wrong button. Hang on. Dang it. I gotta go back. There we go. But the doctor kind of tells him during that, I believe, something like, yeah, you're going to have some time lapses and stuff like that. It's part of it. The hunger is part of it. Because, yeah, it was weird. At first, I was like, oh, God. I thought he was about to get caught, right? Because, like, she's on top of him, like, the humidity in here should be this da-da-da-da-da. You said it must be something else. And then, you know, she's all like, refining? Nothing?
Look at her hair.
We're just refining.
That's tint hair. She's got tint hair.
What were you guys doing?
Something.
And
refining.
And Milchek might have known, but she's too young maybe to realize.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like she just looked guilty.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought he was for sure going to get caught because she was like, And then it flashes back and forth and we realized that was a recent memory. And he's starting to kind of merge a little bit. No, it was interesting. Like, what the hell? So it made me
She looks like that girl that crawls out of the TV in that one horror movie. in that shot right there.
Yeah.
Oh, the Grudge. Just crawling out that shit. She's a creepy looking fucking kid.
Mm-hmm.
She's cute.
I
No,
mean, she'd
she's
be
not.
all
She's like,
right. I mean, it's because the show makes her creepy with all like I don't know. The smile is soulless, and then her evil look is pretty
and she's
stern.
just so, like, it's weird. Like, she's a weird, like, clean. Like, her hair's always perfect. Her, like, outfit, like, not a wrinkle. Like, she literally looks like a walking, like, doll.
But even when she told Milchick, like she knew she was in trouble, and she was still like, "Thank you," and she said it even better than like Milchick or some of the other people would do it. Right? Like you can tell there's a little, like she's not happy, but she just still like with a smile, like, "Thank you." Like, yes, I appreciate this.
I don't know. Was it sarcastic a little bit, maybe?
Maybe, but she still had to kind of. It just made me think, like, damn, girl,
Because
you got a
she
good poker
reminds me,
face.
like, I don't know, like I've known some people in my life where they're like that a little bit, where they'll dress weird or they're a different personality just to keep everybody on edge, you know? Like
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna, oh, that's a kid. Why is a kid here? Like you're gonna be asking questions and I'm already 12 steps ahead of you because I've off put you.
Yeah, like, she's just, I don't know. There's something. And if they're actually grooming young kids like this, like, it's very weird to me.
Well, like I
Just
said, we
very
know they have the
weird.
schools and other facilities. Obviously, now they're in the church. They were making reference to the fact they were in the Lutheran church, sort of pushing it to the congregations. So, I mean, they were heavy in pushing severance to people.
Yeah, the picture's getting bigger and bigger the more the show goes,
Mm-hmm.
as far as their influence on everything.
Oh, yeah. And it looks like our team is not quite as solid as they used to be. I mean, these two got a little closer, but they got distracted, yo. They was supposed to go back and get the paper to the hallway because they thinking that is where his wife is, Gemma. He don't want no part of it though, because he got
Yeah.
his family to think about.
I'm surprised he even told them about it, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he knew he couldn't go because if he went, he'd get in trouble.
Yeah, he wants his thing to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I think his wife wants the thing to keep going. She's
Oh,
like,
yes, she
wow.
does. She like
So
him.
do you guys consider that cheating?
No.
Well, no, because they've complicated the hell out of it at this point with the way they're kind of describing the innies and the outies. It's kind of complicated now, right? Like they're essentially like two separate people. Now, for her, it might be kind of strange, but then again, it's still her husband.
Right. And
So,
the Lutheran church said that they have their own soul. So like Fields, he's like seemingly he was okay with Irving and Bert, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I took that. It's like,
yeah, it
was
was
he okay
weird.
with it? Because he said that the church said that they have their own soul. If that's the case, that changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I guess that's if you consider them two different people or still one person in a sense. Because then could the same be said? Let's say Gemma is alive. Is what Mark's Innie's doing with Heliar also considered cheating? Like, how it's such a gray, muddy area.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
for her, she kind of knows the difference, and I kind of getting where Ty is coming from. When she's cheating
Yeah.
when she lied, so that would have been the telling part right there. Yeah, if you have to lie about it, then
Yeah, she shouldn't have lied. That was a tell that she likes the Annie better, and she doesn't want to even deal with the Audi telling him about it.
She kissed him. Then they got a nice little hug. It was, oh, I like hugging. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna kiss. I love how they do it interchangeably with, these two.
But it was funny because his Audi, Dylan's, was like, I mean, still the same thing. He's like, yeah, those cars will sell and it'll be practically like they're just giving me money or something,
Uh-huh.
He was to be in the same old klutz that he is, and she likes the any better.
This was the frolic episode. Absolutely. Well,
Yep.
what's up, Dark Elf? Glad to see you, teammate, brother. I'll be nice. It's Friday. But yeah, she wasn't. She's like, oh, thank you. But yeah, I'm good. I don't want to be with you. Not really. And it's weird because, yeah, like the way she talked about him to the Annie, right? Like he can't really, he had a lot of different things he's been into, a lot of hobbies. And she was like, I don't know. And he didn't seem like the first time we saw his outie, he did kind of seem a little reserved or like depressed or kind of like blah. But he didn't seem that way this time around. He kind of seemed engaged. He's helping with kids, you know. So it's, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know where they're, because they made it off as if he was just really like not present, but he seemed present here. Yeah, he still wants to try to do things, but I don't know. Maybe he's cost him a lot of money or something, because she's just not vibing with her outie husband. Let's see what else we got.
I don't know. Like I feel bad because it's like Dylan, yes, he seems like his outie is just absolutely awful, but it's like she shouldn't have lied. She like because that's what, like you said, it makes it brings it into the cheating spectrum. Like even though it's not, like it's very weird.
Yeah, dirties the water though for sure.
Mm-hmm. And see, he seemed chill in this one. Like I said, the way she talks about him to the Annie, and sort of that first time we got to see his outie. I mean, the way she talks about the outie to the Annie. God, this gets so confusing. The outie, he did. He seemed a little like not really kind of all there in the sense of like being present in the moment, but he didn't seem like, I didn't get a bad vibe from him in this interaction, other than okay, he wanted to try something with the car. And I guess she's tired of kind of dealing with that, but he didn't. I didn't get like a bad vibe from him, like
she's got to
mean
work.
Husband or anything.
No,
like
not mean husband, just loser. Like he can't keep a job. She has to have 2 jobs just to keep the family going. He takes care of the kids, but he's not working. Maybe I don't know. He has his any job. I mean, but he tries these other things. She sees him as a loser, I think, and you know, I guess you do have to look at the 2 halves as 2 different people in the sense of if you turn one off permanently, you could call that killing that side. You know, like Irving B.
Yeah.
You know, you could say he's dead. Bert, if he never gets it turned back on, Bert, as we know him on the floor, is dead.
Mm-hmm.
I think she definitely wants to Annie though.
Oh yeah.
So do I.
Welcome,
Definitely.
MJ Jones. I'm so sorry, hon. I missed you up there. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Friday. And what do you mean? I'm think of enable button. Are we saying what? Why do I feel confused and I'm missing something?
I don't know.
Clarify? Explain further.
I need a little more information.
I'm willing to talk about it, maybe. Oh, Annie's and outies. Okay, think of it. Okay, yeah, okay, now I got you. All right, we're good now. All right, I was wondering, I was like, I'm like, man, am I about to walk into something I don't know about? You just never know on the internet. You're gonna die back there. Green Spider says, good point, James. Vicky B, he is working. He's employed at Lumen, and he's a full-time dad. She's a mess. If it were reversed, we would be upset if she wasn't respected as a full-time mom. And yes, she seems like she works and helps with the kids as well. They seem to trade shifts. But then again, the kids go to school during the day, but it seems like she probably takes care of them as far as getting them ready to go to school and stuff like that. And then I think she has like a night shift.
Yeah, she has a
But
nice job.
I do see what she's trying to say. Like if the roles were reversed, we'd all
Oh
be
no,
sitting here like,
no, absolutely, she shouldn't have done that. That was wrong. I just like, I think she does work a little bit there.
Yeah. Yeah. If it was reversed, we'd be saying it different for sure. But, the Dylan thing has the any outie. And I guess you could look at it as, let's just say she met someone, at the grocery store. I mean, you could almost look at it like that, I guess. But it
It's
is
really the
complicated.
lie. To me, it's really the lie and the way she talks about the outie.
Yeah,
to
the lie was the dirt. Was
Because I
dirty.
don't think he did. I doubt he cares if she made out with his innie. Because he's aware that she's coming to visit him and they're having this kind of special family time. I don't think he would like that part. I don't think he would consider cheating.
Right.
But lying about it and acting, and then to her, basically, like you said, having, and as you guys in the chat are saying, basically having she's separating the two as opposed to he's probably thinking it's still me kind of thing. It's part of me. And she's almost making it like two people.
Yeah. And, if she ever wanted to say, hey, Lumen, can you just not turn him off, and let me have the any?
Mm-hmm.
That goes against everything they're doing. It's like, no, he's not, he doesn't have any rights. He's not human.
Mm-hmm. It was interesting because even the Annie, he was kind of like, oh, well, he just probably hadn't found, what he's looking for, it kind of thing, like me, I finally found my, the thing I'm good at.
Yeah, he's so positive, the any side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and her talking about the outie, she definitely is not happy in her marriage. And then this is so complicated there, like, oh, but she's wrong. No, she's absolutely wrong. I definitely stand by you guys with that. But what a mind fuck.
I know, and the little bitty details, and like I say, I haven't had a chance to go rewatch this episode, and I would have to rewatch even season 1, I guess. But it seems like Dylan was talking about little things like it must be a wet world up there, or something like that. I forget the way he said it. Like maybe season 1, he was talking to Helly, maybe. I can't remember, but that goes back to what we found out in this episode, that she said you had like a little stint of wanting to scuba dive and stuff. And he did. And, maybe he still had water in his ears when he came back down or something. And or during that time period that his outie was into scuba diving, and that transferred over. And I always thought Mark's alcoholism might transfer over as well, but we never saw anything like that, I don't think.
No, I don't think with Mark yet, but I mean, it's definitely weird how they seem like they are trying to keep those separate, but there are things that sort of leach through at some point for whatever reason. Even with Irving, right? They kind of like his outie or whatever found a way to get the any to remember certain things. Even though it was still on the severed floor, again, it comes to the question, how did he know about all that?
Right. Yeah, we don't know who he's talking to yet.
Mm-mm. Oh, he about to get in trouble, too.
And Bert has saw him on the payphone, so Bert knows he's talking to somebody.
Mm-hmm. And yes, MJ, Mayfair Witches is enough crazy. I know. I watched this week's episode. We got 2 more to go. We're going to at least get all 3 talked about at one time, or maybe I'll wait till this next one comes out and then we'll do 2 and then the final kind of wrap it all up. But yeah, it was an interesting episode this week. Did you get a chance to watch it? All I got to say is there was a human face mask.
Oh, snap. I didn't see it.
I have not watched yet.
I ain't saying what. I'm just saying there was a human face mask. It's
Oh
creepy.
gosh. So was it at least? Are you telling me we're getting a little better?
Yes and no. Maybe.
Okay.
I have to rewatch it to really get the vibe, to tell you the truth, but yes, and then weird. It's still, it wasn't like bad like some, we'll get into it on another stream. But yeah, it was something. Y'all ain't seen it yet. I mean, you probably don't care, but I'm trying not to give it away. But it was good. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, unless she's not making out with him, the Audi. Yeah, it's kind of bad if she's not even giving. Oh, yeah, then that is bad. Well, that's even worse. Ooh.
Spark just ain't there.
I mean, she gave him a kiss on the cheek, but I don't know if she gave him like the lip action.
Ooh, lip action.
What she did, she gave like full lips to the innie.
Yeah.
She was like all about it.
I think the actress is doing good at showing, man, I really enjoy my time down here, and I really don't up there.
And even the way they're showing it here, right? Like so much more light and happy vibe. And then the Audi, they're I mean, it's the house is kind of dark, like for dinner time. I mean, you got that light, but does everybody else eat in this much darkness? I mean, I'd have to have lights on in the house, me, but
yeah, I think they do all of that on purpose, like you're saying. I mean, even the reflections, I think as Mark in this episode, maybe the last one, as Mark was doing his transition thing, I think his even his reflection and stuff started like getting fuzzier or whatever. Just little crazy stuff that is amazing.
Well, like even the darkness makes you feel like that their family is just very depressing.
Yeah,
the home life is just very sad and dreary and like depressing. Like she just doesn't seem happy.
Totally not. And that's why I say the actress, between her Audi side acting and the Annie side acting, she really showed emotion. I think she did really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like
even
the
like the kids, they were all like drawing in the dark.
Yeah.
What in the hell? Some light in that house. Lumen needs to light it up. That's a dark ass house. I mean, I know it's nighttime, but come on, people. Even Mark's house. Well, no, actually, his had a little bit more light in it, didn't it? Yeah, his was a little more lit up.
Well, it's almost like they did this so that we empathize with her a little more. Like we're seeing the darkness of like how she feels with her like her husband as the Audi, compared to the light and the smiles when she was in the scene with the innie. Like it's almost like they're trying to get us to, maybe understand the situation a little more.
Yeah, for sure. It's that duality that's in everything in this show.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And Mickey B says, and look what he's sacrificing at work to have these moments. And here she goes, just oblivious to the chaos. Yeah, it's definitely a strange and messed up situation. And she shouldn't have lied. That was probably the worst. I mean, again, her kissing him to me was kind of, I was like, well, that's not too bad considering, his Audi knows it. But then when she did lie about it, that was like, why you gotta lie about kissing your husband? Your second husband? Is it? See, that's so confusing.
That right? Like that's really what makes it like confusing, because it's like it's still the person. Like it's not like so.
You're not going to catch
hard.
You're not going to catch anything that you don't already got.
But now here's the thing: if they do get it on, we know that Lumen ain't passing out no condoms. So if she gets pregnant and isn't boinking her husband, the Audi,
it's getting real complicated, Dana.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
we got another situation similar going.
I think Helena did have protection. maybe.
At least the first time around in the woods.
Right, but Heliar didn't. So here's some
What
theory
if
of
she's
mine.
on birth control though?
Well, I think. Well, yeah. I don't know, but
That's
here's
what
the thing.
I was thinking. I was thinking that her Audi was smart enough after they done kissed and stuff that she'd be on birth control.
Well, if you follow the intro, I was looking at the intro.
Mm-hmm. I know where you're going.
I think it almost goes in step with how the episodes are going. Like the whole intro plays out this whole season. So by the time we're at this point right here is just before Mark wakes up and all the babies are crawling around the bed. So I don't know.
And then they got the little baby at the very end. Was it the baby Kier?
So that's the end of the season. You could say the finale may be.
She's looking at that
Well, I'm
pregnancy
only
test.
saying that if her Audi had protection, then I'm assuming it was birth control because I don't think she gave him a condom.
Right.
So I'm assuming that. Otherwise, I'm assuming that when her Audi wasn't, if her Annie's not got it, then I'm assuming her Audi doesn't have it. And I would assume the Audi is trying to get pregnant.
Oh,
she wants him to meet Daddy.
Yeah, that was a weird scene at the restaurant. She's, I don't know. I think she's. I wonder if like Drummond knows she was at the restaurant.
I don't know, because she came in there all like, "Oh, I'm just gonna kind of sit down. You don't even notice me, and I'm just gonna look over at you." And he's like, "Who the fuck is you? This chick looking at? She ain't looking at me. What? No." And she's like, "Oh, hey, I thought that was you. I'm like, the owner of the company. How you doing? Yeah, that pissed me. You could tell he was pissed after that conversation. I mean, of course, because he continued with the crazy doctor lady. But yeah, he was not pleased. And she seemed very insensitive to knowing everything, and then to bring up his wife the way she did. Girl, you got balls.
That was cold. That was cold.
Yeah, she got big ass fucking balls. I'm sorry. What's up, Kiwi? Glad to see you hanging with us. Another great mod hanging in the chat.
Hey, Kiwi, what name did she say wrong first?
She said, was it Gina?
Oh, I forgot what she said.
It was something. It was similar to Gemma, but it was off.
I wonder if she did
Gina
that
or something like that.
I wonder if she actually did make a mistake, or that was all like.
Oh, I thought she was throwing digs
By design.
Yeah, I thought she was trying to throw digs of some kind. I mean, I'm not sure exactly how, but yeah, I did not like her whole approach here. And then again, why is she coming to him while he's eating? Why is she now trying to make her way to Audi Mark? What's that about? And want him to go meet Daddy? Again, emphasis on Mark and Gemma. Because even
Hannah,
the doctor,
they're saying in the chat the name she used. Della's saying Hannah and Mickey.
Oh, hang on, I'm way behind on you guys.
Yeah, Hannah, that's it.
Oh, what's up, EJ? I mean, yeah, EJ Wicks. What's up?
Interesting though. I think this episode was real crazy. Like interesting. It had so much stuff, even possibly more stuff than we're catching.
Susie Greenberg says, "I don't think Bert was ever severed."
Ooh.
I don't know. He was definitely a question.
That's a good point. Yeah. I was on the fence about that. Susie, you read my mind.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy theory. But
that's possible. Why she's my lost girl.
But possible,
Susie read my mind.
Possible for sure. I like it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't like her approach here though. A little interesting.
And plus, even in the whole conversation with Bert, his partner, like they was dropping little hints, like they almost knew.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how would they have that information if you know, like they're totally separate. And we see what Mark's going through with reintegrating himself, with trying to remember. So how would they have that knowledge?
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're so deep in the company that, you know, it's just knowledge that would be shared with them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, again, the people now we're starting to kind of see like it's beyond just a normal severed that they kind of tell the public about, right? You just kind of forget your work life. There's two separate views, but it's a little more complicated than that. And we don't know how many of these people are on what protocol, if they're even severed at all on this floor still.
Pretty much. And we saw Drummond like go into Irving's box.
Yes.
So they knew that Irving was doing whatever he was doing. What if Bert was told to go start that relationship? If he, let's say, quote unquote, wasn't severed and was still himself, what if this whole thing is to get to Irving?
I mean, it could be. And then it's even creepier to me as if the dude's just watching him and waiting for him to leave. But it would make more sense for him to know where he's going and how long he would have. And that way, that would be a good tell. Like, oh, yeah, well, he's out for dinner, and how else would they know? Let's see. Ty says, Bert is evil with all black on, and the fire behind him was a clue. Yeah, no, he total. I mean, anything he plays in, he's gangster as hell anyways. Any kind of movie, TV show the actor plays in. So anytime I see him, I'm just assuming he's going to be either evil or he's good, but he'll still kick your ass. Like, you still don't want to cross him. If that makes any sense. Like, even in Joe Dirt, you didn't cross his ass. Just like.
And he's been with the company for a long time. So I could definitely see him as somebody who was specifically sent to go and maybe prevent Irving's, you know, the innie from investigating, doing whatever he was doing, you know, especially since we know they know. Dude had a key to his, like, little hidden box.
He had a big old key ring.
Yeah,
right?
Which is weird. Like, how did he have all the keys to this stuff? Like, it was very peculiar. Like, the outside door, I would understand if this is Lumen property. But is the chest Lumen property too? I mean, it seemed like the chest was like his or something. And then why wouldn't you have a different lock on it? Does Lumen own the keys to all the locks in town? What the hell is going on?
They own the lock.
That really made me think that this whole town might be just like a ploy in general. Yep. Like it's a fake town. Like they are somewhere that Lumen has absolute, like, just control over. Because even when Milchek sits down at the computer and it says like surveillance stuff, like it had all the different people. So who's to say that there's not cameras in these guys' house, these people's houses, microphones, something? Like, this town totally screams like setup.
Mm-hmm. And Helsinia says it has so much lust, humping and kissing. LOL. Yeah, there's a lot of that in this episode.
Baby making for sure.
Kiwi says Bert was odd. I don't trust him anymore. Yeah, him and his husband, both of them. God, man, it was creepy. I don't know why. I mean, maybe they just got a little bit of extra money, so they got some things, you know, that seem creepy. But they just, I don't know.
Do you think the story was made up about the church?
I don't know. It seemed legit. I mean, of course, because it just made it sound creepier, the fact that Lumen was pushing Severed through the church.
Right.
But, I mean,
if it's true, then he's severed. If it's not true, then
he's not severed, maybe?
Then it may be not severed, kind of thinking.
But it makes sense. Like, if you're trying to push something like this, to have some type of holy figure or religion or something in your corner with something like this would definitely make it easier to get people on board. Because look at how people are when it comes to religion. If you meld what they're doing with religion and somehow making it okay, like telling them each side of them has a soul, it's basically trying to get it more acceptable to people. And
Yeah.
if you could do that through religion,
Oh yeah.
so many people are going to want to do this.
Yeah, it was funny when he said Jesus made me do it, and he's like, Christ.
Yeah, right. Susie says the 20-year thing gives it away. I don't think this has been his first assignment to screw with a severed employee undercover either. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else you guys are
Definitely.
saying. This Ty says this town is like Camden, Maine. I'm from. Maybe possible. I'll allow it.
That's acceptable.
Kiwi says I don't know about Irv being reintegrated, but he knows more for sure. Yeah, Irv is
Definitely.
another big question mark. And he could have been prior, like he could have been the one between Petey and Mark, but I think there's a little bit more to Irving. Like he seems undercover with
Yes.
doing something. So again, we don't know too much about his Audi's background yet.
I
But
think he's working with the competition.
The way he was saying what episode back or so, like, yeah, I think they figured out what my Innie's doing or something. I was like, what you planning? And then
Well,
he's
now
got all the paperwork.
Now they're figuring out what his Audie's doing.
Yep. Oh yeah,
So
he's pretty much in danger right now. You would
trouble.
think.
Yeah.
I don't know what all this shit was.
That bridge on that map is actually, I think, somewhere up in New York, but it's close to where they've been filming. But it is an actual place. That bridge. It's in up some part of New York, I think.
They would know better than me. I have
I'm trying to look.
I forgot what they called it. I think I saw it in an article.
And it says discover the town of Kier, letting us know it is the town of Kier.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if that was the Tappan Zee Bridge. That looks very much like the Tappan Zee Bridge.
Yeah, I think that photo.
Well, now it's the new Governor Cuomo Bridge.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I mean, it's interesting because we were just talking about that, Dana, and you were saying about the town, and this says it's the Kier Regional Road Map. Discover the town of Kier, so they do have their own town.
Yeah, it's on the tag, and some other places we saw it. So definitely, it's like a town, and like Dana says, competition. I'm wondering if could it be bigger than that? Like he's not just competition, but from outside of Kier. There's something else out there.
Yeah. What's the name of the company? The Donovan. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that was in those letters.
Yes. The Donner Therapeutics Group.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say Verrazano because you could still see the city from the Verrazano. The Tappan Zee Bridge literally has mountain, when you cross that bridge, it's all scenic.
I'm say, Dana, you definitely know better than me. I'm not from the area, and I'm not very good with like landmarks and knowing where they are. I gotta like put that shit in Google Image. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't pretending. Let me know.
Could be, but yeah, that definitely what better way if look at what Lumen is doing to groom, to create these people who follow, what's the best way to do that and to control a situation like this than to have a town? you can have all the keys. You can pretty much put up like whatever surveillance you need anywhere. And then it's like, even in the restaurants, who's to say that the person making their food isn't also like, there's so many things you could do in a controlled setting like that with like in a town. If control is really what you want, what better way to do that than in their own town?
Yeah.
Where they can do what they want.
And Mickey B was asking about the script on the note. I know I'm gonna have to go back and look at it like in the show maybe, because I can't read it when I do the screenshot like that. I think that says dad. That's a chat maybe. See a chat something another dad or digging dying owns. I can't read it. It looks like doctor handwriting. And I know I was trying to figure it out too. There's some X's. I don't know what any of that is. And we got a picture too. We had a picture in here somewhere too, right? Like right here. That's supposed to be Irving's dad.
Yeah,
Or him,
I think
maybe.
so. Irving's dad, I think.
Yeah. It's in the Navy uniform. Possibly Navy. I thought the collar kind of reminded me like the Navy uniform, but I can't tell. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you guys know what it said, let us know for sure, because I couldn't figure it out either. And what tattoo were y'all talking about in the chat? I know we got Frolic on dude. Hang on, I missed it. Where did it go? Yeah, here. Yeah, maybe. Where's his tattoo? And by his, who is he? Because we know Drummond's got the Frolic. Oh, what is the tattoo? I missed it. I'm looking through the chat. Oh my gosh, we got someone in here called Dr. Phil. Welcome. What do you think about the show, Doctor?
Welcome, Dr. Phil. I love it.
Let's see what else we got. See, Kiwi says, all the names that aren't our people in the show on that list come from members of the crew. LOL. Oh, really? These are like the crew of the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what James was saying.
Okay, I missed it. I'm sorry. My brain ain't working tonight. But that is interesting. Good note. Thank you, James and the Kiwi. I'm sorry. Go to the ranch. I ain't going to Dr. Phil's ranch. We all know what happened there. Dr. Phil's ranch was not a good place. And poor kids. Sorry, Dr. Phil. Not a fan. See what else we got.
Did the settlement lead to Severance? Doug Coleman, fractured left hand.
Mm-hmm. He had a lawsuit with the city.
Car crash. Like there was a
Stop
newspaper.
sign placement.
When Irving was looking through it, there was a newspaper that had an article like something about somebody suing and stuff. So it makes you wonder what Irving's up to. Like, who's he working for?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the competition? That does seem like a plausible theory.
It's possible.
You never know.
I clicked the wrong thing. I'm sorry. I clicked on where my screenshots were. All right, let's see what else we got. No, but the names were, the little notes, I should say, on the side were interesting on some of the pages. Let's see what else. I'm trying to remember everything. Let's see, what else did we have? Oh, I did like the beginning. We got the other little flash, and he got to see what his refrigerator looked like.
That white goo.
That's a bare ass refrigerator, though, man. God damn, what is that? Edamame or something in there, and then some cookies.
Peas? Is that peas?
Is it peas? I didn't know. I was wondering if it was like, because the shell looked hard. I was like, well, maybe it's like edamame or something. We'll go.
Right? White goo and beer.
It's some weird cure stuff.
Right?
Yep.
They're hybrid plants, perhaps. Who knows?
The name of the beer was funny. You noticed that, right? Split log.
It's more duality.
But I didn't do anything, Kate. I can't help it. It's part of the show. It's the goo he has to drink to be reintegrated. We didn't come up with
Drink,
rules here, Kate.
chew, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
It was pretty gross. We was all grossed out and nasty.
I don't know. I don't think I could do it. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I. I don't know if I could do it.
Well, just think your dog was taken, and to get him back, you have to drink one of those.
Damn it, James!
Oh, and then Ty's in here talking about looks like breast milk.
Wait a minute.
Oh gosh! Oh god! Oh god!
What a way to change the subject.
Steer left.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
Oh gosh!
Peter said
But
the
it's
same
all
thing. And look what
chunky
happened
and
to him. That is true. Yeah, it's pretty gross, Dana.
oh god!
Isn't that? It actually, it's even more chunkier here than when we saw it originally. Like it had more separation, like liquid in between the bits, and now it's like all a lot more solids in there.
He's got to up his dose as he goes, maybe.
I guess. Oh, the dose of
And
what?
you know that shit smells. Oh,
yeah, he did not think it was good. And Kiwi says doesn't look appetizing, but must be full of vitamins and minerals. I would assume full of something.
Brain food.
Green Spider. My dog and I have had a good run together. Oh no.
Right?
My dog is like my world, so
Oh, Kiwi, how dare you? I'm not saying it.
what did she put out? Oh, looks like it has little sperm in it.
She went where James would not.
This is
That's
what,
why
all right,
we
so
love
Dr.
you,
Phil came
Kiwi.
from your neck of the woods, James.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm here from the Walking Dead Explained channel.
Yay!
Does he have another name?
Hey, look, don't knock a good troll. I love it. Because whoever you are, sir, you are or madam, you're probably cool, but Dr. Phil himself.
He's questionable.
I question his doctorate and his skill. You, sir,
I love the Dr. Phil picture. It's great.
I know, it's perfect.
Oh, I'm dying. You guys are fucking killing it tonight.
Oh no, Mickey! Oh
See?
damn!
You just had to go there.
I can't. Oh
What?
my goodness!
Move the photo. Change it to the next one.
It's goat sperm. I'm almost sure of it.
Yeah.
Okay, but now here's the worst question. How are they getting that sperm from the goat?
I don't know. We're gonna move on, as James said. We're gonna move on from that.
That's why that one guy was dressed up as one.
Oh god! Well, we also see it like in the intro too, little goat thing. So who knows, man? Maybe you own something.
You gotta love our conversations here on the Fever Channel.
You know.
You're not gonna get talk like this anywhere else.
You never know what's gonna happen. You don't even know. Look, he's confused as hell. I imagine he's like, "What in the hell is this in the refrigerator?" Okay, I couldn't help it, but yeah, he was freaking the hell out too. Like, the hell is that? That's not my lunch. And seeing all kinds of shit. Oh, it was flashing all over the place. Had even the fish tank from the home inside the office. Couldn't tell what the hell was going on.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Todd says people were saying Helly pregnant. That's why she took her shoes off. Oh, okay.
Little too fast for the feet swelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a Kiwi agrees. It's a little too early for all that.
Yeah. That was the show, the way they edit, especially Mark reintegrating, it's just flashing scenes like crazy. I mean, you almost have to rewatch it. At least those parts, like, what did it just flash?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it's
did a lot
happened
of
so
little
fast.
ones. Yeah, and that's why I like that ending when you get Gemma.
It was really fast, yeah.
And you get that because at first I was like, "What in the hell?" Like it literally
Where
took me a
do you
few
think that's
chances.
from the night of the wreck or just some other time in their life?
Let's see. I don't know if it's the time as
She
well.
looks very disheveled.
It
Right.
could
So
be, but
if they had a fight or something, and that was the reason why she does look like she's in a disheveled state. She doesn't look like she's. It's a happy memory that he's seeing.
Right.
does the nose look different? Hang on.
It's reversed. It's like a mirror.
Right? Like I just
Mirrored.
kind of focused in on the nose. I was like, "Son, is it broken?"
Well, this show loves doing that. There's so many scenes where you see reflections and like the mirror work when you're in certain scenes and things that they're doing. I love the little nuances when it comes to like the reflections that they show in this.
Mm-hmm. And her nose is not like. Is it just crooked or is it? Hang on. It's more. Is it just crooked though? Because it's.
I want to say it's not at all in real life. Or
It don't look.
it's not at all like otherwise.
Like it's not just crooked to me, right? Like it's different. Like not just the fact, yeah, it looks like it's one's going left, one's going right, but it seems like more than that. Like it doesn't seem the same size, or maybe it's just because of the fact it's a different angle.
Yeah, I think
But again, they could be showing it like a reflection. So you could be seeing her standing in front of you, but from two different like angles. You know, like so if they're facing each other, that's how it would look.
I know, but the nose seems broken or off. Like this one doesn't seem as off to me because the shadow right here kind of makes it even look a little more off. This one just seems way off. Like her nose literally looks broken or something. Like it doesn't fit the bridge.
yeah, it looks like it's either the glitches that is causing that or they did it post-production or something, because in reality her nose is straight as far as that goes.
That is true because I had to take this in like half a second frame kind of thing, like real quick. So there's no telling. I'll have to get I'll get the clip. Maybe we'll do another stream this week, and then we can go. Like I'll clip out the sections where he's doing these little flashes, and then put it in CapCut or whatever, slow it down, and see if we can see it a little better.
But still, it goes to show you with her Lumen version, like how clean, how in place everything is. Her outfit's neat, her hair is done, and then you see the picture of her and like what would be Mark's real life. And like I said, she looks messy. She looks disheveled. She looks. It's
would explain maybe the nose being broken, even if it's after the car wreck.
Yes, thank you, Mickey. She's refined. Like there's something about Lumen and everybody, even Milchek, when you see him, he's always so clean. Even like he wears the white shirts and the white. And come on, people, how many of us try to wear white and we can't move 2 feet without, it looking like we went 3 rounds rolling in the mud? Like everything's just always so clean and like in place. Even the office, everything, there's nothing out of place.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm curious if we go back and look at the photos of her, did they do plastic surgery on her, or was her nose always like this? Is it just because it's like you were saying, James, how fast it is?
I think it's how fast, because if you look like in the previous frames of other episodes, like when she was in the office with Mark, like watching him or whatever she was doing that one time. And even pictures of the actress, I think her nose is straight. So I don't know why, as far as what's going on right here.
That's weird. Dark Elf says, was just thinking, so innies have a soul, but dogs don't, Shane. Well, who said all dogs go to heaven? What are you talking about? I watched the movie. I believe all dogs go to heaven.
Our dog baby has a soul.
Ty says, Lumen used the goat stem cells to regenerate parts of her. Well, it's a possibility. We'll allow it.
In real,
yep, you gotta always bring that tie pin when you wear black or wear white. Yep, because you never.
Right, I have nothing white in my closet. Like I cannot.
I don't think I do either.
I can't. Like I cannot. Between I have my moose of a dog and everything else, like I will just dirt will be all over the place.
The jacket you gave me, Dana, and my cat's been laid on it for like 2 days now. Every time it's not on me, it's got hair all over it. It's not.
I understand. But actually, speaking of what they said with the goats and the stem cells, in Reels chat the other day, I forget who said it. So if you're out there and I'm not giving you credit, feel free to let us know in the comments. But somebody actually made a good point and said, what if the innies, it's not about splitting these people's brains? What if they are like an uploaded version of these goats' consciousness? That's why they're so naive and why they might be breeding these goats. And I just thought that was a really interesting, like, tinfoil thought. Like, what if they're breeding these goats because it's not the fact that these chips are severing people's minds, but they're uploading these consciousness from these animals, and that's how they're able to make these new, like, versions of people. Oh no, I just thought that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, I have no idea how to explain the goats yet. I know we're gonna have to get something with them because they're also in the they're in the intro, right? As if they're sitting at the desk like one of the workers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
that's why I thought that was just a very interesting comment. So whoever said it, kudos. That made me. I liked it.
Maybe all the food in the vending machines and everywhere that they give them is all made from goat.
It's possible.
Even the peanuts.
Could be.
Oh no, but the way this show's going, like anything's possible. And I just thought that was such a nifty little thought on why the goats are so predominant. And like I know they said in an interview that the goats were not supposed to really be part of the show, but they became such a favorite of sorts that they're bringing them more into the show. But I like I said, I thought that was good.
Mm-hmm. And you got the wall. It is mirrored as well. It's that wall and that wall are the same, I guess. And then this wall, I don't know if it's just the angle or if they really. It is peculiar.
I just like to believe that love will find a way.
He gonna find her. He just got to stop getting distracted with Helena Kelly or Heliar and.
But now this is another thing.
This is where they was doing. Okay, yeah. So it started here. This is where this is right after. All right, actually, we'll start. You may want to close your eyes. We'll see. I don't know. I know you didn't like bugs. I don't know how you feel about needles.
Oh, I'm good with needles.
And holes in people's heads.
That I'm fine with.
All right, good. All right. That was brutal. I just putting that out there since we own this little part of the frames real quick. That was, you could hear the damn needle like, yeah. I was like, oh my goodness. It was quite a needle. That sucker was, I was going to say it was something, but then I could just hear people in the chat,
It
Yeah, it
reminds
was
me of the
quite a lot.
Matrix thing, like the plug they had in their head.
Mm-hmm. Dude, that was brutal.
Yeah.
It went all the way. And then the fact that, I mean, I get they had to drill in to do that, but I don't know why the fact that there's just a gaping hole right there in the center. I mean, yeah, there's skin over it, but
Yeah, and if you numb around it so that it's not going to hurt your scalp when I do stuff, does your brain have feelings? Like, does the needle hurt the brain as it goes through?
well, I know if you touch parts of the brain, it makes you do weird things. I saw that on House, and yes, I know it's a TV show, but it is actually supposed to be like very slightly accurate than most TV shows. And that one
Yeah,
episode
no,
where that girl was on,
yeah.
and they were doing the brain stuff to her, trying to they was tapping on her and stuff. Yeah,
That's why you typically tend to have to be awake for brain surgery.
Man.
So you don't get no numbing agent. So I
You're
don't know.
numb, but like they still need you somewhat conscious because that's how they tell if.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think they numb the brain though. Like they numb this outside tissue.
Correct.
Past the skull, I think the brain itself it's not nerve endings. Everything is all your nerve endings are sent to the brain. So and the brain gives the function. So when you're tapping the brain, that's when you get like arm movement or other weird things can happen. You can lose like your sight, verbal communications, all that kind of stuff when they go messing around in there, which was again for her going that far into the brain. Yes, she had to use ultrasound to make sure she's good, but if he moved or did anything, he could have been like really fucked.
Oh yeah, it's like in From, they knew just where to stab the stake through that chick that when stuck to the tree because it like immobilized her.
Yeah, but still gave her enough to be able to then become conscious.
Yeah, that was crazy Daisy.
Tabrig says, we need to see what's really going on with Gemma next episode. This show's been good on not stretching things out too long. And I think it seemed like they're very close to that point. And I agree. It was before the end of the season for sure. I think they need to at least let us know if she's down in the elevator room or what's up with that. I would really enjoy the fact that they could get to that before the end of the season. So yeah, we'll see. What do you guys think?
What if we get down into that elevator room and there's like 10 of her because she is like cloned or and there's just a bunch of fucking Gemmas.
Well, that's not good. I hope we get to find out whatever it is with her, because she may be like on a table somewhere just past, comatose in a sense until they're ready to do whatever with her.
Oh no.
Green Spider says, anyone else excited to see the Doctor? Is it Doctor Who or just Doctor ? I don't know that show. If it's not Doctor Who, then I'm not sure what the Doctor show is. And I'm not exactly as inclined with Doctor Who anymore. I liked old Doctor Who. I had one of my first star crushes on Robbie Benson. I don't know. Do y'all know what the Doctor show is? I feel like I don't know that one. Let's see what else we got. Susie says you got to let people pay you to come clean up their yards so they don't eat your fence. Oh, yeah, you're talking about the goats. Yeah, the goats. They do. They eat everything. That is for sure. Yeah, you can go use some goats in your yard. You don't have to worry about cutting your grass too much. If
just
at all.
Just little poopy balls.
Yeah, right? Because that's where they had to drill in and put the chip in. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, we covered the skin up, but there's still because the skull is there to protect your brain. Like they didn't put a plate over it, nothing, which you may not be able to because of the chip itself. But I'm thinking to myself, technically your brain is like, that can't be good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not a surgeon or anything like that, a biologist, doctor.
Yeah, you'd think they'd maybe have drilled a hole smaller since the needle, but the needle with the chip maybe was a little bit bigger than that one. But still, the hole seems bigger than it needs to be, but maybe it needs to be at the same time, because you need more movement at the top if you're way down in there for the bottom to move. You know what I'm saying?
But they could have found some way to like
close it up.
Yeah,
Cover
maybe
it,
not. I don't know.
Cover it with a plate.
Yeah, that's what I would think. I don't know if it would interfere with the chip, the metal plate. I mean, I don't think it would, but I don't.
Dr. Phil, holy crap, what is that?
Oh wait, he's way down here. Yeah, I don't know. It's a big ass gaping hole in dude's head. Doctor, what do you think?
Right. What's your opinion on that? What's your expertise?
Is it normal for someone to drill into the skull and then leave it exposed like that without covering the hole? I mean, yes, we got the skin flap covering it, but I mean, like, there's no skull there. Let us know, doctor.
What's your professional opinion?
Right?
Yeah, answering Dark Elf, she said flood the hole. I think she said flood the chip, maybe, and then she did go down and actually flood the chip.
Yeah, she was trying to flood the chip out, and you can even see it here, that black sort of mark there. It was white, or whatever this sort of coloration is, grayish white, kind of patchy work, and then the liquid comes in, and it turns black around it on the ultrasound. And then he starts like, oh, well, when will this take effect? Well, pretty soon. And then he's just like, all fucked up. He was, dude. Like, it fucked him up, dude. He was like, eyes rolling in the back of his head and shit. He's seeing what he did with his girl and his other girl and his other girl. Because this was when they was in the camp. So we got, oh, fuck's sakes. All right, we got Helena. Then we got Gemma, Ellie.
Right, Mark's been busy.
Mark is a player.
But look, he made it even easy. He had 2 for 1.
Scarlet.
3. You can almost call it 3 for 1 if you count Helena and Helly.
Right? If the severed are 2 separate people.
Yeah. Because when Helly R said, I would like to have that experience also, he's like, heck yeah, baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did not say no. Kiwi, I don't know. I mean, it didn't look like it grew back, and I know he'd been severed for a little bit of time. So I don't know. That's why we asked the doctor. See, Susie said he needs a court. Something. God bless. Wait. The doctor says something. He says this is the type of shit, or this type of stuff that just tickles my balls. Oh, damn. Well, it makes you scratch your head.
Back at the ranch.
Yep. Then I'm choking on her blood.
I am. You guys are killing me tonight. I'm too high for this.
Yeah. Or you're not high enough. Who knows?
Right? One or the other. I don't know which just yet.
And so he says, is this even a throuple anymore? Is Kira and Utah? It's an interesting family dynamics they got going on.
But it did seem that Audi Helena approached him at the restaurant, did what she did, watches him on the tape. She may have some other motive, but the way I see it, she's jealous. She like, you would be the first guy that I brought home. Like she's had such a institutionalized life. She sees freedom or something, like she sees something that she wants, whether it be just Mark or the other experiences that her Annie is having.
Yeah.
I don't know. But maybe she's talked about them like everybody else talks about them, like they're not human. So is she kind of, well, I like Mark though.
Yeah, she definitely liked watching the videos of her and her Annie kissing Mark. And then she decided to go have a little fun of her own out in the woods. Now she's showing up where, again, they got a damn, well, I guess they would know where they're at any time with the chip, but that's invasive as all get out.
You you would, I mean, I guess I thought when she approached him, it was going to be, okay, now she had his innie, now she wants his outie. But she did, maybe it was just she really was trying that, but she didn't say it correctly because the stuff she said, like bringing up Gemma and stuff, that just didn't seem like she was hitting on him.
Yeah, she seemed it was very weird. Like at first, I'm thinking when she wanted him to go see Daddy, I'm thinking, okay, whatever's going on with Mark and Gemma, they're getting ready to do the next stage or something. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. Like they're bringing him into the fold or something.
Well, I thought they were, once that played out, that they were just, I don't know if you call it jesting, but just jesting back and forth there 2 or 3 times by the things they said. So I don't know. It just depends on her motives, really. Like, why did she? I think she followed him. I think she knew he was there. She just didn't show up there to eat, and that she approached him on purpose. But did she have a motive other than just wanting to be around him?
I'm not sure yet. I can't wait to see where they take it though, because she's a little ballsy, like I said. I don't know what her end game is.
Mickey B says Helena don't have no game. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's what it was. She just didn't know. She didn't know how to approach and do what she wanted to do in her head, like how she wanted it to play out.
And that's true too. Green Spider says another channel talked about how she could now have twins, one from one from like Helly, and then one from Helena. Like Cain and Abel has 2 fathers. I don't know. I mean, this point we have no idea what the hell goes on in the darkest parts of Lumen. So all those possibilities are still on the table for sure.
I think we know from most shows already that a lot of times we just look a little too deep into stuff.
So maybe, but I don't know, man. Because
I wonder how much of this stuff, not what we were just talking about specifically, just in general. If like it really matters in the long run, like how much stuff are they throwing at us just to let's F with them a little bit.
Right.
And I think we're so corrupted from a show like From to where we're all coming from, creators who literally have dissected that show so many different ways that now our brains kind of can't shut it off. So every show we look at, like even when we started having our fun, like little tinfoil talks about Yellow Jackets, like it's probably none of that. And it's probably Yellow Jackets probably isn't that type of show, but our brains just can't not sit there and like dissect. Oh, did you see that there were 6 leaves on that tree? And what could that possibly mean? And it's like, yeah, people, it was just a tree.
Yeah.
but we're like seeing there was 6 leaves and there was 3 raindrops on each leaf, and we're like 6 + 3 equals, and it's like, yeah, no, that's just a tree.
But you never know, Dana. Damn it.
No, but I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Our brain, we can't.
I know you can't not say something about something just in case it might be something later.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because then we're going to be like, what the fuck? We missed that. Damn it.
I know. Because then that's why we look at everything with such.
The new thing is like, I'd rather be wrong than quiet.
Yeah, right. Dark Elf says, best quote, fuck no, I don't want her experience. I want mine. Yeah, that's what she said.
I liked it.
I know. She was ready to get down in the first, like she was so upset, and then she was like, you know what, I'm only upset because she did it with you, and it wasn't me. She's competing with herself here. That is wild. Dang it, I went too far. Hang on, we'll go back this way. Here we go. That's where it starts. Yeah, she did not appreciate that conversation. And then he was actually he was stressed out too. He didn't know what to think. And then it got okay. And he was just like,
What did he say?
"Oh hell yeah!"
We
There it is.
shared vessels or something.
Yeah, he said some shit. And then he was like, we had sex.
And she thought it was him and Jim. Like, oh, you mean in one of your sessions? That's cool. And he's like, no, me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then she's like, well, let's do it again.
Right? She's like, I got the perfect spot, yo. Follow me. Ta-da!
Make
A
a tit.
tit. Yeah. Yay! Oh, it was so. They love each other. Yeah. We got the screenshots, put his hand places, and then they were done. And nobody's at work.
That Cold Harbor ain't getting worked on.
Nope. Milkcheck's off doing his paper clips and relearning how to use words correctly. You know, that was creepy too. He had to look in the mirror, like, and he got down to just like one word. He took like a whole phrase and got it down to like one word, simplified it. Let's see what else we got. Mickey B says, I was thinking that about From. They started the season with attention to detail, then dropped it in season 2 and 3. The writers underestimated the audience. I think Severance is aware of the audience. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there's not too many loose ends in Severance so far. They seem to be connecting everything pretty well.
And I love the pace. Like they're not sitting here making us wait, and like they're definitely moving along. Like like you guys said, I bet you we're gonna know something about Gemma by the end of the season. They're gonna give us something. They're not gonna make us wait until next season. They're gonna give us something at least to have in between the two seasons. So it's gonna be interesting once they do give that to us, because we've had such good moments so far that the finale, I have high hopes for the finale. I don't think it's going to disappoint.
Same. I definitely feel like the season's going really well. See, Debbie says she's definitely pregnant. The restaurant name translates to grandfather, but half the lights were out, so only father was lit up. Your Audi is going to be a father.
Congratulations, Mark.
But is it going to be a little girl or a little boy? We're going to a little Kier?
I think it's going to be a boy, depending on the intro.
Yeah. Get a little Kier baby.
Kier baby. Now, new heir.
Yes, to the throne.
I wonder.
And whatever.
I mean, I don't know. Surely that doesn't tie back to the Cold Harbor file and Gemma, her wanting Mark and getting pregnant. That seems like a separate thing, right?
I would think so. Maybe they were just waiting to find like her perfect mate, and that's why they sent her to Mark so they could procreate. But also, he was really good at the Gemma file. Cold Harbor. I was curious.
Damn it, Scarlett! You're supposed to know this stuff.
I don't know for sure. Look, I'm here to muddy the waters. I have no real answers. I just muddy the waters.
Me too.
Yep, twins. I have twinsies. Dark Elf, go to the ranch. What are you doing in the chat, Dark Elf?
What are you doing? Behave.
Yeah, I don't know what about her being twins. I mean, I've seen that somewhere before as a theory, but I'm not sure. I mean, she tried to hang herself, and then Haley on the outside had the marks on her throat and kind of put her hand up there. So I don't think they're like two different people.
No, it's still one person, but she could be having twins.
Oh, yeah, the baby? Yeah, twins. That'd be crazy.
Dark Elf says she plotted that shit. Indeed, she did.
Oh, for sure.
Yes, and Gemma seems to be very important to whatever Cold Harbor is. Now we have what Miss Cobell and Helena kind of focusing in on Mark himself in some weird thruple type situation or shit going on. That was weird. So I don't know.
So does anybody think that this show is apocalyptic and we just don't know it?
Possibilities, yes. Could be. Like I said, we don't know. All we know is that it seems like the town of Kier. We don't know too much more outside of that. Or even where they're kind of like, we only get very little, like limited information about the outside.
Right. Yeah, I want to know more about the outside. Sorry, Dana.
Yeah. No, I was just going to say, I don't know if whether I definitely think something apocalyptic could be in their kind of roadmap of what Kier or what Lumen is. But I just don't know whether they're trying to avoid it in some twisted way or bring it about.
Or come back from one that's already happened around them. Maybe.
True.
Maybe.
I don't know, because, like, just as one crazy thrown out there theory on that, all the file names are cities or towns around water, around coastlines. So it could have been like global warming and everything
that
flooded.
makes sense too, because Lumen seems to be having something to do with water. They seem to be connected to the water as well.
Right. But, that's just based on very little evidence.
Oh, they got the water drop, and then it's like Lumens. Their outside seems to be about. I don't know. I just get this like water vibe from them, anyways. I just don't know what. But then they got to do with teeth and a lot of other things.
Or what if those? Okay, now James, you got me thinking. If this town is let's say some kind of fake town, what if there was some kind of apocalypse that happened outside? That's why we see older cars, older things. Like things in certain things don't fit if it's 2024, let's say. Like certain things seem older and out of place. What if there was some apocalyptic event and whatever they're doing in this town is, because of that event, and the towns or the cities that we see were places, let's say, events happened.
Yeah. I like it.
Didn't we? Debbie says, I think it's 2080. Did we get? I want to say we talked about that before, and I can't remember.
I mean, does she mean that it's really 2080, even though they're saying it's 2008 or 9 or something like that?
I thought we got it was like early 2000s or something.
Yeah, the paperwork, and it seems like his license maybe had a date on it.
I'm going to go back and look at that.
Some of the paperwork did. Early 2000s, yeah. I'm just curious what's the theory that it's 2080? Is there?
It could be.
I mean,
honestly, I don't know what date it was, other than when we talked about it.
Because they could tell them it's any date. If some type of apocalypse happened and it really is 2080 or something, they could tell them it's 2008 in this town of Kier. As far as that.
Yeah, it is true. Dark Elf says, I don't even think we're in America, like a Russian nuke town. And I know that is something you brought up a couple of times, James, the Russian sort of influence in the show, as far as like where the location may be.
Yeah, it seems Russian.
Well, they're known to do that. Like in that show, like I was saying before, the Americans, that's how they trained their spies to fit into America. They literally made these makeshift towns that, to get to train their spies to act and be American, so to speak. So I wouldn't be shocked if this is somewhere in like a Russia or somewhere else.
Interesting.
So,
Could be.
yeah,
could
right.
be.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see where they're going to take it.
You know, she also says, so the elevator is a time machine? I mean, I don't know if it's a time machine. It definitely causes their severedness to go. But I mean, like I said, who knows until they give us full answers. I mean, they could throw the curveball. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, and Dark was saying old movies of how Russia spies trained. They had to speak English. Yes, indeed. Yep, I definitely agree, Kiwi. It could be anything really until we know something conclusively. So, yep, we're definitely still waiting on a few more pieces to sort of work the puzzle out. But again, goddamn it, too many pepper grinders. I'm sorry. I don't know why. It just is. It's interesting.
Well, maybe they like a lot of pepper on their food. We don't know.
I know that's just a very peculiar. Like I know people do like salt and pepper. So maybe it is a salt and pepper grinder. See, we got doubles.
Maybe they're for cannabis.
Yep. Look. There's 2 of each one, but there's 2 of each of the same one, like salt and pepper. See, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
There's definitely
not all of them, but there's a few here.
Yeah, it seems like it's a collection of both the salt and pepper grinder.
Yep. There's one there. It's kind of similar. Got one left like a damn chess
That looks
piece,
like
a damn queen or some shit on a chessboard.
Is that the Holy Grail stuck up in there?
Maybe. I don't know. They got a lot. We got some long ones over here too. Got some bigger ones. Got some smaller ones. What was you gonna say, James?
I was waiting for it.
I was going to say that's what she said, but you had already got to the small ones.
I know.
And it didn't come out right. Damn delay.
There you go. I win. You can't get me. No, I'm just kidding. You tried. So good. Look, these got holes in them. These some peculiar ass damn. All right. I'm sorry. I'm get off of it. Something like that. And why do we got 3 pots in the middle of them? And there's more on this side. I don't know. See, the oddest things throw me off. I do not understand it. My brain sometimes. I'm looking at everything in the kitchen now. What else we got? Oh shit. I pressed the wrong button. Now we're looking at fortune cookies. Damn it.
You jumped way off.
Is that 3 ovens?
Yeah, it looked
Hang
like
on,
all
let me go
of
back.
them.
I gotta go back. Hang on. Yep.
Who needs that many ovens?
Well, he got like 5 pies up here. Well, 3, but still, he made a lot of pies and a ham. Wait, there's more stoves back here.
Yeah, my mom would love that kitchen. I got
Or is
5.
that-
I got 5 ovens.
Right? I would love that kitchen.
And I might
You know how many pies I can make in that kitchen?
Well, he was cooking up a storm. Look, then he got some good little tomatoes and stuff over here too. And a nice salad. Got a pineapple. There's the damn pineapple.
There's one in every scene almost.
Swear to God. You'll make me have to use the pineapple on the show. This is interesting. They got an interesting home. They're an interesting couple.
Yeah, they don't live in like the apartments or place like Irving or Mark. And Rickon seems like, I mean, maybe he was so successful with his books that he's rich, but he doesn't seem like it. It seems like he's a rich kid. Like maybe his family, he comes from wealth or something.
Yeah, definitely could be. Yeah,
like,
Ty, you're right. They put that weird stuff up there to throw us off. It threw me way the fuck off. I just looked at it for like 20 minutes. That and the clown portrait.
Yep, clowns and salt and pepper shakers.
I know, it threw me off, man. Look, between that and then, wait, next one. That, I'm sorry, it just throws me the hell off. Because then he's got like, it's not just like makeup, but it's like maybe it's just makeup and just the way it looks, because it's the way the painting is. And bald headed too. Like, where's his?
He has a
Anyways,
bald cap on and some face paint, and
muscles is interesting looking right here too. Like, what is he grabbing his muscle? This must be an AI picture. That's some bullshit. Y'all rich, y'all can afford a real painting. They cheapened out on the show, yo. That's AI image. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. It may not be. It could be like some real famous artist. I have no idea. I'm sorry. Just a joke. Just for entertainment purposes, I didn't mean it.
We know AI can't do hands for shit. We know that.
I know, but this could actually be like some real artist, Dana, and I'm just like talking about it like it's AI shit. But it throws me off. Like his muscle throws me off right here. The way he's grabbing, his arms seem a little off, and then he's got no hair, and his stomach's ripped open. It just seemed like something we'd get in one of our weird AI.
Yeah,
look, prompts. Like give it a prompt. Like, oh, can we get like a cool clown? Here you go. Oh,
right.
Hey.
That's what we get.
Well, like I said, we're gonna feel really bad if it was like some real famous artist, Dana.
I know, so we'll apologize ahead of time.
So we're sorry for entertainment purposes. Everything we say on the show,
right?
Let's see.
These are just our opinions.
Debbie says his parents are performance artists. Rickon was conceived and birthed on stage. Okay.
But was he telling the truth? Possibly.
Maybe.
Possibly. She also thinks he's an Egan and Drummond is his brother. That's deep. I'm gonna have to ponder that one. That's a deep theory.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like that. He's an Egan and
I don't know. Debbie's been pretty good about stuff, so.
Oh yeah. That's right.
No, she on point. On point. I would definitely keep that pin in that theory and see if it plays out.
I like it.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm sorry, it's a song. See, Dark Elf says Bert husband, the devil. Yeah, I mean, he scares the shit out of me. I'll tell you, he's the Joker, and it's like the old Joker when Joker gets old and retires.
He's that dude. That's that dude from Game of Thrones that ate the tomatoes or whatever it was.
Oh, Lord of the Rings, yes.
Oh, Lord of the Rings. That's right. What did I say?
Yep.
Yeah, I was like,
I meant Lord of the Rings.
Exactly. Everybody knew what you meant. I did.
Oh my God, that scene. Yes, when he ate the tomato. Yes.
Why did they have a concrete wall in the kitchen? Let's see. It's the divide.
I was wondering that myself.
That's where the painting's on, yo. That's the hang. That creepy
It's
ass.
like just a fucking solid concrete fucking wall, and it doesn't even go all the way up. Like, what the fuck?
It just seems like some, I hate to say pretentious shit, but like something you're trying to be extra fancy or something and artsy.
All kitchens with 5 ovens have a concrete block wall.
And they have apparently the cabinets are all kinds of fucking different.
I know, right?
See, this kitchen, and what the hell is this? What do they got, like a CV radio in the kitchen? What the fuck is going on? Is that the light switch? What the hell are they? There's like a million fucking buttons here and knobs.
It's for all those 5 ovens.
But maybe. The oven's got
got
some futuristic fucking technology on it compared to this fucking. What? I'm sorry, I'm using a lot of F words tonight. What in the heck is this? I'm sorry, they got me all kinds of messed up in that. What in the hell? I don't understand. And we got some other knobs over here. I'm assuming these are either more cabinets or possible dishwasher. Do they even have a dishwasher? All these damn ovens.
I was looking to see if one of them cabinets was a fucking dishwasher.
That's the stovetop, but they ain't got. But there's no stovetop here. It's just oven, no stovetop. And stovetop's over here, no oven. I'm just not used to that. That might be something fancy. I usually my stovetop and oven go together. But they do have like the double ovens, I know, and stuff where it's just the oven. But the ovens aren't even the same, yo. Look at this shit.
Yeah, it's like somebody just threw this together.
You
Like
got
they
an
took
oven, an air
pieces.
fryer, and a microwave.
The production, I don't know if they meant like they literally just threw this shit together or it means something. Like the house isn't real. I don't know. I'm so confused. We got a couple sinks. Got one sink here, there's another sink over here, I believe. Peculiar.
Yeah, it's a very odd kitchen.
You're right, Ty. The show is trolling us. Go down a
Yeah,
rabbit hole.
I wonder if they built that entire set just for that as a set.
Maybe.
Let's see how bad we can mess with these people.
Or if it's
Don't
an
make shit
actual-
match.
Yeah.
Throw a concrete wall in there. Let's see what we can do.
Throw a million salt pepper shakers and throw a random couple pots up there with them. You know, it's just and whatever this radio CV, whatever the hell this is.
Direct connection to Lumen.
Right. Interesting. Man, he door dashed all that food, says Ty. Maybe. With the way this shit's put together, I mean, I would believe that they probably do have like a fake house here. It don't match. None of these, these 3, 4 right here, and these. Look, none of this one's bigger than these. That's some whacked ass bullshit.
Babe, it wasn't the devil. He played some kind of demon in Sleepy Hollow. He was in the show Sleepy Hollow. Good show. If any of you guys haven't seen it, good show. They put an interesting twist on the Headless Horseman.
And Golden Child's got a good question. Why is the fields we see in this episode different than the one we see in the previous episode when Annie Irving popped up at his door and knocked? Oh, you're right. He was different. Oh, no, you are right. Oh, wait, what episode was that? That was the last one in season what? Hold on, I might have that. What? It was season 1. Was it the last episode? Or the second to last episode? Not everybody answer me at one time.
I don't remember.
I'm thinking.
Season 1. Let's see.
I think it was the finale, wasn't it? It was whenever they were
finale, yeah.
Whenever they were when Dylan was allowing the outies, the innies to be out there. So it was towards the end of the season.
It was I know it was the end of the season. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that they're agreeing.
Okay.
Finale season 1.
It was the same guy, it looks like. I found a still frame. I think it's the same guy.
Is it? Okay. If you got it and you want to share it, you can share it. You might find it before I do.
I don't know how to share it.
Oh my gosh, dang it. Okay, that's okay. If you look, are you on PC?
Yeah.
Right. All right. If you go underneath where you are, you're not on the stage where we're up here talking, but on the bottom where all of us are at, there should be something that's share screen. There's like mute, start cam settings, share screen, and then it give you an option.
Share screen.
Yep. See?
Slides and PDF.
And then there should be one to share like.
Ooh, I feel so powerful now.
I know he's learning, people. Hang on, wait. Why you get that? Guess what? We learned something today, folks. You throw it in there real quick. I listen for any excuse.
Where I found it now.
Oh no, dang it. Okay, hang on. If you guys have it too and want to throw it in the Discord, if we don't get it fast enough, I'm trying to go through my files real quick and find that episode for whatever reason. I'm not. Something ain't right here. I got the episode.
Okay, so let me try this. If I share screen. I'm going to share probably what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can choose tabs. Nice.
Yes, you can.
It's like a superpower.
It's so nice, right?
So
Oh,
good.
there it is.
Did I do
Well,
it
add
right?
the stage. Oh, dang it. We can't zoom in on it, though. Some bitch.
Yeah. I could probably save it and make it bigger or
Okay.
something. I wonder if I click on it. Ooh, there he is.
There it is. Now he look a little different, though, don't he? He bigger.
Oh,
He got
yeah.
a fatter head.
Maybe.
God damn it. We need to.
We need the
If
video.
nothing else, we'll put a pin in this one. And like I said, we're going to have to do another stream before the next episode or something. Even if it's just a quick one to go over some of these other things. Because he looked heavier. He definitely looked a little bigger.
And between shooting, the actor could have changed, but maybe it was look-alike stand-in because it was cheaper.
That or it wasn't his real husband.
Dum dum dum.
He is. He's part of Lumen too. Oh my god. Hell, I can't find that. I know I had all the stuff. Hang on. Maybe did I just? Oh, that's probably why. Cause I quickly. Okay, hang on. I gotta go all the way down. I got a lot of images. If I can find it, I'll definitely show it. You guys continue on talking while I'm gonna look see if I can. What else you guys like about the episode?
I wonder if IMDb has them listed as the same actor.
Oh, wait. Wait, I got it. I got to present. Hang. Dang it, I don't have both of them in the same file, though. All right, we're going to hang on. Stand by.
This guy said stand by.
What I'm going to do is we're going to do this here. We're going to take this image and put it in this week's folder. Hang on, we're almost there. Oh, we're so close. That sounded weird. Never mind. And I think there it is. That folder. And then we should be good. Let's see. So we got that one. And let's see, we got to do this one. And then we'll come back and get one of our man. Down here, good face shot. Not that one. Wait. Oh, maybe. Dang it. I didn't click right. Hang on. Stand. Here we go. Now I got some. All right. I don't know, man. He kind of. And then when you look at him, and then you look at him, I don't know. He looked completely different, but. But I don't know. And does the house seem... Good call, man. Good call, Golden Child. I think you onto something. I mean, he definitely... Wait, did it not present? God dang it. How did I didn't share the screen. Y'all could have said something. I'm sitting here looking at the pictures. All right. All right. I shared now. God bless. We get it together, folks. We got this. We got it. Yeah, I know Kiwi. You can see it now, though. All right, so there's our dude from this episode, and then from last episode, last season, this was his husband.
Yeah, I wonder if it could be just a stand-in, same guy, or it is someone different.
Well, I'm definitely curious now because that don't look. I mean, it could be lighting, and camera angle, but nah. I mean, he looked real heavy compared. The hell's up with his skin? Is that just a shadow? He's lizard people. Holy shit! No,
That's why they have all the grinders.
Yeah.
Because he's not real.
Kiwi says looks the same to me. Green Spider says different guy.
Where's Snuggy? It's aliens.
So as far as IMDb, he is not listed for the finale episode. Only 5 episodes of this season.
And Debbie says
Mm.
John Griffin said the actor playing Fields wasn't available last season for the one shot. So, yes, it's a different actor, but meant to be the same person. Oh, okay, good. Because I'm going crazy
See,
here.
Debbie.
You see what happens? You see what happens?
Debbie
This is
said,
what happens. Our brains can't shut it off. We're
and
like,
see,
we,
I think that's what happens. I think that may be the case with the girl in Yellow Jackets that's running, Pit Girl.
Mm.
Like we're trying to say, what does her hair look like or something? And it was just kind of sort of like this other girl's, or something, because it was a stand-in or something. Interesting, though. Good one. Good one.
I know. I'm sitting here back and forth.
Debbie saves the day again.
That's what's up. Debbie, you get stars all night. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, they fooled Kiwi. See, she thought it was the same person, though. They fool us all on this show, apparently. I had a couple moments myself.
Movie magic.
Right.
It's like that shot of Milchick when he was talking to himself in the mirror, like with a big word thing, and it got down to like he just said grow.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure they did. I forgot what the technique is actually called, but the person that you see like over his shoulder, that's a stand-in. And the real Milchick actor is behind the wall looking through the square that we think is a mirror. So,
so like right here.
Yeah, like
right
that.
here.
Yeah, like that's a stand-in. The back of the head and
in the back.
Yeah, the real actor. So they're like playing off each other, to be able to do that camera trick because you don't see the camera and all those kind of things.
Yeah, that way you ain't got to worry about any reflection.
Oh.
Yeah, and
movie magic.
That zoom in that they did at the end, the clarity and the way they could do that is because it's switcheroo. It's like the actors behind the wall actually.
Oh, giving away all the secrets today, folks.
But that's the cinematographer and just the whole crew that does like the lighting, the colors, all of that is just spot on, man. The cinematographer.
Scarlett, I think that deserves the more you know.
Hey, hang on, I'm almost there.
That definitely.
Learning film and such.
We are educational people.
Thank you.
You learn stuff here.
James. He's teaching
Remember
us all
that
behind the scenes, along with Miss Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie, I like her.
We are more than just sexy brains. You learn things here.
She sets me straight.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
she knows, man. She be looking it up. She got the 411.
She's like in the middle of the woods, and she's still keeping us straight.
I know, right? She's barely got internet out there, and she knows more than we do.
Right.
That's the secret. You keep a good team, and you're always good.
Well, she comes from having a lost brain, so she knows how to dig into stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put Vaseline up your nose?
Yeah, right.
You want me to?
You sure? I mean, I don't mind.
You'd think they'd have maybe a nurse or something.
No, they're perfect. She's perfectly capable. Our girl. She don't need no nurse. What are you talking about? She can deal with the nosebleeds and everything. She is everything. She's everywhere. She knows exactly what's going on. Look, it's like a doctor right here.
It's part of her training.
Yeah, see, she knows what she's doing. Checking that blood. And look, it's a Lumen product.
Maybe she, knows Misty and did the babysitter Red Cross, class.
Maybe we know it's sponsored by Lumen. Certified.
You never know.
Yep, she was a crossing guard. She's got this. I mean, I guess ain't much difference. But she apparently is very confident in her skills.
Yeah, I think she wants Milchick's job.
Right? She wasn't happy with Milchick, but she still did her duty. She did what she had to do, but she didn't really keep the floor, productive. They were
Yeah,
all doing things.
not one thing happened as far as work, I don't think.
Right? No work was done.
That's why they showed you this one shot of the office. Ain't nobody in their workstation.
It's like, we really got to get this file done, but let's just, let them do what they want.
Let's
Well,
go build that tent.
Mhm. Well, I mean, like Milchick's got to do his punishments or corrections, so he doesn't. He had to leave the floor to her, and his hands was shaking after he got done with that mess. Man.
It'll be fun to see him after this point.
Right? Like, how is he gonna? Because he seemed like he's angry. Like he's gonna be mean now. He done playing.
Yeah. He went as far as to, I'm not even going to settle with grow up. Just grow.
Grow. Grow. Okay. Damn, son. He said, y'all want me to simplify it? I got you. One very stern word. That's all that's neat. And look at the happy couple. Oh, they're so cute. And kissing in the hallway. And then he got a nosebleed.
Like Petey did.
Yep. And then we get to the end, and our boy goes to all the flashes. His sister come over, and he just don't make it.
Man, poor Mark.
He's, To be fair, the doctor told him not to answer the door and to keep his head still. Because I imagine sloshing all that liquid around and stuff while your head was still slightly opened. Remember the gaping hole? I don't think she sewed that back up yet.
Right? Your brain was just Swiss cheese. Maybe you should listen to what you were told.
Like she barely got like the thing off of his head, the little the apron thing, and took the stretchy stirrup thingies off of his head, and he's all like, "Let me just kind of push this shit back together back here. It's all good." But it wasn't. It was not good at all. He was sweating his ass off.
It's almost like he's going through withdrawal.
I don't know. It's weird because like he's starving too. It's almost as if his body is metabolizing faster or something. He's burning through calories faster.
He's two people at one time.
Mm-hmm. And then the hemorrhaging, and then of course the seizing at the end is not good. I mean, he hit his head. The fact that he was going down was bad enough, and then he hits his head when he does it, followed by the seizure. That can't be good for him. I don't know. I'm assuming he's gonna make it, but because again, he's the whole like premise of the show. But it's like, damn, what kind of state is he gonna be in? You can go through some seizures, I believe, and you're good to go, but to a degree. But that's not good for the brain. I can't imagine.
Yeah, she's like, the doctor come out. Devin's like, who the hell are you?
Don't touch him. What do you mean don't touch him? He's like, damn seizure.
Right, I'll have the doctor living in his basement.
I'm that other thing he was talking about trying.
Which, to be fair, aren't you supposed to make sure that this stuff is cleared so they don't choke on it, and you can help them a little bit during a seizure so they don't break bones and stuff. Like if the seizure's bad, you can your
they don't bite their tongue off.
And stuff.
No, it's literally so they don't bite their tongue off.
Mm-hmm. Because I know I've seen it where even I thought their bones could break slightly if it's bad enough, but I could be thinking of something else. Like if you're bad.
Yes, Kiwi, roll them on their side so they don't choke on Yep. Oh no, well, I guess we're gonna see what happens. How many episodes? We have 4 left now?
I believe so. And yeah, he's so goddamn creepy at the end. We know y'all up to something. We see you. Play too much. Yeah, very helpless feeling to watch someone have a seizure. Says Ty. Absolutely. That cannot be an easy sight to see, especially someone you care about. I mean, anybody, but I can only imagine, your brother, someone you really, really are close to. That must be really hard to deal with. And Kiwi says, definitely something sus about Bert. We're all on board. Matter of fact, you know what? We ain't done one in a while. I might do a poll. Is Bert sus? We already know the answer.
Bert could be the equivalent of what Irving is. Bert is on Lumen's side, and Irving, of course, on that other. I forgot the company. Dana said I've read those papers. Donner, yes.
Donner Therapeutics.
Excuse me. Yes. So they could be the same, like intelligence or undercover type person. Same training and stuff, but the same two people,
Yes, definitely.
And all that'll just come out little by little, maybe. But I wonder if Irving is suspicious of Bert.
I wonder.
After now that he's, had this crazy, weird ham dinner that he got to take some home with him.
Right? Who knows? It's just it's going to be interesting to see like how deep both of their connections go. If Irv is with this other company, so it's definitely going to be interesting.
I mean, I don't know how many seasons they're planning, but it almost feels like they're only scratching the surface. Like this could actually, if they wanted it to, open up to something much bigger even.
Oh, definitely, because especially since we don't know the true timeline or the true time that we're in. So they could definitely do something with like, a prequel in the sense of the beginning of Lumen, like how the company started. You could do a spinoff about just Kier himself.
Oh yeah,
and that history.
It'd be funny if they took the Yellowstone route and they had all the different years of the different Lumen leaders.
Yeah, like this show definitely has spin-off potential for sure.
It's crazy.
Because especially when we get to the point to where we're given some more answers, like are they a closed off town because there's some type of apocalyptic event that's happened around them? Are they a different timeline? Are like when we get those answers, it's definitely going to broaden what else we could see from this show if they do decide to go the make it a universe route and bring other aspects into it.
Interesting. Very interesting. Several new theories popping up during this stream that'll make me my brain won't shut off when I'm trying to go to sleep tonight.
Right?
Gonna have to jot that down.
Let's see. I got it up there, which I said we pretty much already know the answer to it. But we did the poll anyways. So we'll give it till about we get ready to wrap up, which probably won't be too much longer from now. And then we'll reveal what we already know, which is Bert is still with Lumen, apparently. We got 6 votes in, and they're all saying yes. Get your votes in, folks. Let your voice be heard. Is Bert still with Lumen?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Debbie says Bert has blue eyes. Do not trust redheads or blue eyes. Okay, well, I'm not an Egan, so that's fine. In my theory, there are a lot of relatives there. It definitely could be.
Ty, if you scroll up a little bit, Scarlett, he had a question for us. It says, at panel, do you think Mark should have told Devin he probably won't be able to hide it after this.
Oh yeah, he's got to tell her now. Could be in a
Well, yeah, I
coma.
mean, I don't think he's not going to have to say anything. I'd imagine the doctor might end up spilling a little bit. She can't really hide it either.
Yeah, it's out. It's out now.
What's up, Davey? You with the gingers too? Yo, what's up, blue-eyed gingers? Hey, I got bluish green eyes, but I got a blue halo around my eyes. That's what's up. Apparently, but we're not Egans, so we're still trustable.
It's only the person in the mirror that you got to watch.
Right? No, it's your only competition is yourself. Oh, I don't know, something like that. I love how she's down here eating too on the damn icing. He's like, all right, I'm sorry for being a dickhead. Let's do the shit tonight. Ty loves redheads. We love people who love us. You know, we're a rare breed out there. Supposedly we're going extinct. But yeah, I've been finding redheads. I'm telling you, like, I've met more redheads online than I have anywhere in my real life. Wow. Like, we all congregate online, I guess, because we can't find anybody else like us. And we find ourselves online. But yeah, she was eating on that damn icing. He said, let's do this. Go ahead. Go into the hole of my brain.
Ooh, grody.
That's a brutal shot. This is a good shot.
And, she's all digging up in there.
Well, she, got that syringe in there pretty good. And she had, the ultrasound to help her see where she's going. It wasn't completely blind.
Yeah, notice the little flaps when they did Heli R. You could see the monitor, and when they put the chip in, those little wings came out. Like, you got me in, but you're not getting me out.
No,
But
it is in there. Like, you try to do that, you're going to rip part of your brain out.
Ugh.
And not good. Do not try to remove.
No es bueno.
Let's see where we are. We got 7 votes in. Oh, wait. Oh, somebody gave us a no. Oh.
Ooh.
Got an outliner. I love it. That's right. It's like,
we got a rebel. We got a rebel on our hands.
I love it. Yeah, let's see.
Well, now it could be that he's ex-Lumen, but he really does love Irving and he wants to help him.
Yeah. Could be. Because they got a little weird throuple situation going on there that I'm not quite understanding. Because, like, the one dude, Irving, the feel seemed okay, but not okay. And Bert just be giving Irving the, goo-goo eyes, sort of, the whole time. Like, I'm so confused.
Yeah, we may be just reading it different. He wore black and stuff, but he just likes black like we do.
He was trying to look real sharp.
Maybe he has a big dog that jumps on him and gets him dirty, so he wears black.
Right? I mean, I feel him with that. And we didn't see the animal, of course, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have one somewhere.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing a black cowboy hat, so...
And that's another weird thing. Did you guys notice? Nobody has, like, cats or dogs or... There's no animals.
It's because apocalypse happened.
Like, I'm starting to think that maybe.
Maybe. All right.
Like, besides the goats. Like, besides the goats.
Said yes. Well, we got some, we got a no in there, but that's all right. Because I don't know.
Golden Child said it was him that said no.
Golden Child, the rebel.
That's right. Woo!
There we go.
Outliner. That's what's up. Yep. Yep. You rebel, you. That's right. Dude, you're not like the goats and the sheep. You do not follow the herd.
Right?
No, I'm just kidding. We didn't.
He said, I think for myself, people.
He will not be swayed by our persuasion. This is true. They never said we didn't have a heart. Unlike some people I know, dark elf. It's okay.
Right? You have nerve saying somebody doesn't have a soul, mister.
It's okay. We have a heart, and I may go, to hell because I have no soul, but I'll meet you there, dark elf. Can't wait. Love you. Brother.
He's just asking for you to just destroy him.
I know. It's all in fun. Just if you guys in chat don't know, it's all in fun with me and Dark Elf. That's Dana's significant other and our fellow D&D player, and apparently my brother in the game. So he likes to mess with us. It's all good. Like I said, it's all in love. We pick on each other.
Yeah, so Debbie, get him. You have my permission. Get him, Debbie.
She said, and no fucks. Yep, and no fucks given.
I will always take. I'll take my girl's side. Sorry, babe.
Yep. See, he don't realize he thinks he's talking about me, and inadvertently though, you talking about all redheads, and we got other redheads in the chat, yo. That's right, they got my back. Going down. I'm just kidding.
And he knows before when I couldn't dye my hair anymore, I used to have fire engine red hair. I used to be a redhead.
You never told me this, that we was kindred spirits this whole time, Dana.
Yes, I was a redhead for most of my life until unfortunately my lupus, I couldn't dye my hair anymore.
Oh my, you know what? We learn something new even about our friends every day.
I miss it too. I miss it.
Girl, you never told me that. Or if you did, I don't remember you telling me that. Dang. I feel out of the loop.
So I'm just my natural brunette self now.
Oh, it's still cute though. Oh, Kiwi, what the hell? What the hell? Furthering my theory of that redheads gather on the internet.
This is crazy. This is getting weird, y'all.
Yeah, they freaking me the hell out too, James.
Watch out.
And what's even crazy is Kiwi and Dana was my fellow angels. We was like the original three, yo.
Yes, Kiwi was our original angel back in our evil days. Mwaha, mwaha.
I had no idea I was with fellow gingers.
And she's in New Zealand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Gotta love it.
God dang, I had no idea. Or I just didn't remember. No, I would have remembered that because I usually am like, oh, it's another redhead.
Yeah, so he's not allowed to talk. He was basically
with redhead.
He was basically with a redhead for many years.
He said band of red hand. Work on that autocorrect. Look, he gets on me about when I misspell it in chat, so I'm just returning the favor. I'm assuming he says meant red heads instead of hand, but I don't know. It is dark elf we're talking about here.
True, and I have blue eyes too, so there you go.
Oh, look, Dr. Phil's a fan. He liked the redheads. Ooh, yep. There's a picture of mine in the Discord. Y'all can see what color my hair is. If you join the Discord and scroll up in the general, it's up in there past the flaming snowman. You gotta go past flaming snowman.
God, I will have to dig out a very old pic. I'll have to find an old picture because it's been a very long time.
All right, I don't. You guys in chat, y'all, they're talking amongst themselves about looks now. That's interesting. This stream's gone to a very interesting place. Nice.
It always does.
But yep, cannot wait to see where our cast of characters end up as we continue through the season. Irving and Mark and Kelly and everybody. God, they so much. And Frolic dude, his creepy ass. Oh, don't like him. He scares me. Like he's
It's gonna
somebody
be
I would
like,
have to have a
I'm
weapon around
excited.
with because I don't trust him.
I can't wait to see the finale because
Oh,
it's been such a good season that they have a lot to live up to. So they've got to give us a banger of a finale or people are going to be mad.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope we see what's down the elevator and what's maybe the bigger outside world.
Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm definitely with you on the elevator. We got to know what's down there. They keep teasing us with it.
I think Helly R might go down there first, and then everybody on the floor recognizes her as Helena, and they're like, "Oh, Miss Egan, hello."
Right.
and she tries to pretend to be Helena.
Oh, she does a whole switcheroo on her. Oh shit. It could be. Could be. Oh, I cannot wait. Again, 4 episodes to go. Will we get to see any more good? Oh, we still got to see what's going on with Miss Cobell. They kind of gave us her. We got to see what's up with her. Hopefully soon. She's still out there lurking.
According to the intro, if you follow it along, things aren't going to work out well for her. But after, almost at the very end of the intro, everything Mark's doing is in a book, and it's like her face, but without a face, or it's like her without a face when she raises up looking at that book in the intro.
Yeah.
So I don't know. She seems to have a really big part to play yet.
And so they got to show us her again before the end of the season. And will she actually tell her husband the truth? All this and more on the next episode of Severance.
Right? Next time on Severance.
Yeah, we try. I don't know. It might have been a little cringe. That's all right. We have fun.
No, it's good. There's a lot of theories mixed in all of the other talk that we did.
Like the chat was awesome. I don't know how we did, but you guys in the chat, you guys.
Oh no, James, our next video might go longer than an hour.
I know. That's fine, guys. Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned that, Dana. Of course, go check out James's channel, guys. The Walking Dead Explained. Again, you may see some familiar faces on his videos.
Yes.
Or I shouldn't say faces, avatars.
Yes, and James's brain's been going, so there's some other videos that we're gonna do that I'm excited about.
There's lots of nice things in the work on everyone's channel, so definitely if you are not subbed, go over there sub. I know I have James and it should be in my description. I should have a link to his channel. Go check him out.
You never know, he might be making an appearance on D&D.
Dun 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 dun. Stay tuned. Never know what's gonna happen.
New mask, same task.
Oh yeah. And then I'm trying to think. We're gonna do Yellow Jackets either Sunday or Monday. I haven't completely decided yet, but we're definitely gonna get to this week's episode of Yellow Jackets. So stay tuned and look out for that stream. What? Hang on. Damn it, Dark Elf, what? Help me jump. Scarlet?
He's trying to get Kiwi to be on his side.
Oh, why are you trying to? Don't Kiwi's
exactly.
All you done lost your guy. You know what? Let him try. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Dave. You keep trying, Dark.
You will never poach our girl, ever, ever. Oh, you was talking about James. I thought he was trying to poach Kiwi. James is going to be trying to kill you. So I don't know how you're.
Yeah. You just don't even know how good we are, especially me. I always get what I want, Dark Elf. You just haven't learned yet. That's okay. One way or another. He knows.
So what are you saying? You going up to the dark side? You going to the dark side?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know, Dana. we'll have to wait and see. Stay tuned. Find
Du-
out
du- du.
on Dana's channel. If I go to the dark
Yes.
side in D&D.
Yes.
I am from Alabama. So yes, got Southern Act. Dana's New York. And James, you're
Tennessee.
Tennessee still? Okay, Tennessee. I thought so, but then I was like, well, he said he moved. Did I fuck it up?
Nah.
Yeah. So my accent comes out when I say coffee and water
And
and Mario.
Mario, there it is. She knew what I was thinking. Yes, good old Mario.
I love Mario Kart.
He's
My
good old
favorite
Mario.
game.
It's Mario, but now he's Mario. I like him better as Mario. What look? We trying to end it, Dark Elf. Are you trying to trigger? Would you just want to? You can come talk to me in the Discord after. He, you know what? We got moon pies down here. Apparently, he's jealous because he don't get no moon pies. So he brings up moon pies.
That's right. He's weird. He doesn't even eat bagels. So pay him no mind.
You didn't eat bagels? What kind of New Yorker are you? Eat a bagel.
He's weird. Believe me, he's weird. There's literally 5 things in his like things that he eats. He is the hardest person to cook food for.
Well, and I know you cook some good food, Dana. So yeah, that's Dark Elf's loss. Anybody else come to her house, she will feed you.
Maybe it just takes time. He comes out of his shell.
He's out of his shell. Don't worry about that. He's
oh
totally out
no,
of
I
his shell.
can't get that boy to try anything new. I have tried for 25 years to get him to eat other stuff, and I have failed at every turn. There is no getting that boy to eat anything.
Well, you never know. If you're nice, I might send you some soon. It tis the season. We are in Mardi Gras season.
But I do know, Scarlett, he will devour your crepes.
That's right.
He loves crepes.
Man, we are in the season. It is carnival time. It is time for Mardi Gras. Let the good times roll, people.
Did you guys watch that show called Carnival?
Yes.
We did.
That was a
very
good one.
Good show.
That was a great
that
show.
They ended it, but at least it did. Where they did end wasn't a bad spot.
Right. Yeah, it's a different. At the time, it was really unique.
No, that was a good one. Definitely worth a watch. Like I said, even though they didn't get to finish, it did get canceled. But oh man, what they gave us was really good.
Yes. There is a rumor, though, from someone we know in our other community that he said they're actually floating out there somewhere is like the script or like of how it was supposed to end. But it's just kind of like a rumor, but allegedly floating out there somewhere is how Carnival was like going to end.
Yeah, like a script or something like that. And yes, I will get those beads, but not in the way that you're implying. That's New Orleans, sweetie. We just say, hey, mister. You put your hands up in the air and you look them in the eye and you point at the person that you're talking to on the float. I'm serious about this. Tell them, like, hey, mister, give me some moon pies. Give me some beads. Whatever he got in his hand, I want a cup. Like, you tell them what you want. And they may throw it to you if you're good. You'll hear a lot of hey misters. Hey mister, give me something good. Hey Nico.
I was just gonna say you heard that, didn't you?
I did.
Perfect timing.
Woo, Nico, what you gonna give me, Nico? You gonna throw me some?
Yeah, she's starting to look at me like it's about that time.
Yeah, it is. We are.
You gonna start paying attention? You gonna start
mark.
paying attention to me? Gonna start paying attention to me?
But yes, guys, it has been a great episode, a great stream, and it's always a pleasure to hang with everyone on panel and in the chat. All your guys' thoughts and theories, as always, have been fun to dive into and see where everybody kind of takes each episode and what you guys think on them and where we think we're going to go next. So as always, guys, thank you for joining me, Dana, James. and everybody in the chat. But I think we're closing
Yay.
down for the night. And again, stay tuned. Go check out James's channel for some great content that he's putting out over there, as well as who knows where we're going to be at this week. You know, like I said, it's Sunday, Monday-ish. We'll do Yellow Jackets, and then we might try to do another stream. Was there a few things on Severance? Oh yeah, I want to try to see if I can get some more on the notes a little bit better. So we'll see where we are towards the middle of the week. If we can't pop another stream up in here somewhere on something. And then again, we'll finish Mayfair out. I want to go at least one more week before we talk about it. At least get 2 episodes in. Give us a little bit to talk about with it. And then, yeah, I think that's about it.
We will do our best with Mayfair. We will do our best.
I know. We'll try to get James.
Can't make any promises.
He may be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sick. I can't make it."
Right.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm feeling, a little sick. I can't make it to the Mayfair.
I wouldn't be any use because I haven't watched it.
Well, you got another week. I said, you know what? We can wait 3 weeks. I might do all 3 episodes at once. I ain't decided yet.
I don't know. Maybe.
Peer pressure. Who else is gonna mess with Scarlett if you're not here with me, James? Can you give us a little more information on that?
But they might not have any more, fun moments like that.
We need further description, Scarlett.
We'll have to slip them into the Severance talks.
They definitely getting a little bit more spicier on Severance. But yes, thank you guys all for joining us, and we will catch you guys on the next one.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Paint me a scene, city in color, the way that you see, the way you see it. Don't you wish that I could give you, I could give you everything. 1, 2, 3, and my heart is racing. Can't fall asleep, I got my mind in a throw. Weightless, floating through the day. Trust that I'll be okay. I'm happy alone, gotta let it go. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize. If you wanna run ahead, I'll meet you where the water meets the earth we cling to. If you wanna find the edge, I'll come too. I could run around this world all day with you. I could show you this world around you. Through my eyes, my whole view. The place I love, the place I cling to, cling to. Place I cling to, cling to, cling to. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize. Waiting for you. Wait until you realize. Mm-hmm.